All right, welcome everybody to episode 18 of Pay Squabbles Monster Hunter Stories. Group B was on earlier for Group A, so if you missed it, go catch it on the VODs stuff. All right, so where we last left off, you guys had a joyous occasion at a festival in Riveroo. Got some information where Kushala Deor is to the right. Prior to that, Erus had some nice character building revelations. Then you guys, turns out you almost had babies, like first through your stomach, except for Azrar. Azrar has a good constitution.
Not
I got
alcohol he was drinking. He drowned in alcohol.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. He did become an alcoholic for a couple days there. So, outside that, you went back. You got cured of your babies by having with dragging them out of your mouth by spiders, but not really. But that's the imagery we have. So, once your parasites were removed, your Magala parasites, you have begun making your journey back to the mountain where the Kushala Deor is at. In which currently, during that journey, you ran into some younger Magalas and fought a couple, I believe it was Ruby or Crystal Basarios. Can't remember which one it was off the top of my head.
It was Ruby.
I can't remember which one I have listed in the manual.
Oh, no, it's Crystal looking at the loot.
But we also had to fight the silent dude.
Yeah, you also had a nice
ganked
reunion with Pat and the Silent at night, where he tried to escape and then had to teleport away. You didn't gank him because you don't know if he's dead or not from that heat metal spell.
Yep.
I mean, all I do know is that we showed him what it truly means to be a bitch.
Yeah, he thought he got the jump on us, and then we fucked him up. And then he's like, oh shit, I'm a little bitch.
I don't think he said that, but I think that was
I don't recall those words.
He totally said that.
Yeah, he absolutely said that.
Yeah. After a rousing reunion with one of your good friends, and the Silent, that's when you fought the Magala parasites afterwards and the Crystal Basarios, and you're continuing your journey to the Kushala Deor. I think you're actually right there. Let's go ahead and move the camera. Where's Firefox? There we go. So, I like the other group was like, why is Azrar there? I'm like, because that's their token for when they travel.
We didn't pay extra money for a token.
Yeah. For the game.
Yeah, like, I'm asking,
like,
why there's the entire other team on the map or something. Because that's what I saw when it loaded in.
I deleted them,
icon. We need an icon for you for the corn Maizutsune. And then I'll just be on Team Image.
Just a piece of corn.
We just need to get Aaron to commission more art.
Exactly. Look at that.
So, where we were at was you on a journey to the Kushala Deor. So, I need my Trailblazer, which I believe is Iihane. Make me a survival check. Thank you kindly. Make rolls. That's a great roll.
Well, it's one of my roles I have macroed up on the screen. I have all my saves and then Trailblazer.
So, I don't remember if we were at night. We're just going to assume we fast forward to the next day. I think we happen where the night goes by peacefully. You find a nice safe place to rest. Let's go ahead and have all set. Make me a roll for some weather. Let's see how the weather is. Let's see. 16. Pretty sure it's unseasonably hot. And no wind. I was
about to make a joke that it was raining fire, but that sounds too accurate. So.
Okay, now it's raining fire.
Thanks, Mike.
I don't have that one open.
It's just a normal day for me.
So, it is actually extremely cold. You are experiencing, as you're kind of moving towards the mountain, the snow starts to fall in the early morning. And there's a light breeze. So it is a slight difference in what I thought it would be, because you're not on the plain, you're in the mountain /4. And we are coming close to being out of winter, though it's still a little ways to go. You're on you've reached the hump. So, You continue your journey. The snow begins to fall heavier. Heavy. To the point of where you're getting inches of snowfall every hour. It is getting a little bit more difficult as the day drags on to get through. It's getting harder to see. But nothing else occurs during this trip this part of the trip. As you go to look for a place to rest for the night. Would Iihane give me
Whistle?
Do that?
Sorry, yes, it is Whistle. You are correct.
God
Sorry,
damn,
it's
man.
Azrar.
I mean, I can roll, but it's not going to be nearly as good as his.
Exactly, that was my plan.
I can never roll below a 10.
Yeah,
There we
he
go.
can get
A 23 and a 25. There we fucking go.
All right, but I rolled high, so let me do some math on some additional things, and let's see if I beat you or not.
The 24 is the average of his.
24 would be average. I rolled a 19. So I'm gonna list this out here. So let's see here. Tamed wilderness or streets of an urban city is a +2, which this is definitely not. Untamed wilderness of hazardous or unknown terrain. I would say yeah. So that's a +3. So that puts me at a 22.
I still beat you.
Season +1 for winter time. So that's a 23.
You bet.
Travel pace.
Yeah.
Normal is a +0 because it's a normal travel pace. You aren't going fast. You're not going slow. Slow would be -2. Weather. Storm or inclement is a +2. Precipitation, snow, normal for the season. Windy. So we have snowstorm, which isn't really a snowstorm, but still +2, which is a 25. I'm pretty sure.
You bastard. Why do you got all these fucking modifiers for this shit?
For these types of situations, right there.
To be fair, he has all
Specifically
these
to
modifiers.
abuse the system.
Yes.
He has all these modifiers, and you can't roll below a 10. So
Yeah, and I rolled a 19 to get that.
I don't like to play devil's advocate for the devil, but
Only I had some means of making the DM roll at disadvantage.
If only. You can give me inspiration, though, if you want. That is allowed.
I would like to give you de-inspiration.
Give me
I was about to
inspiration.
say negative.
I mean, I can give
inspiration.
myself inspiration. I have unlimited amount of experience.
I cast Bane on you.
Mm-hmm. So
you subtract a d4.
As you begin your rest, you believe you found a nice, not cave, but clear space with a lot of shrubbery and foliage around it that kind of gives you some decent cover from around you. But there's an open canopy above. But out of everything, you probably spent a good half hour looking for just inappropriate places. This is really the best you can find, Azrar, and really it's pretty safe for the most part. And let's go ahead and get our watches. Let's figure out what our watch is gonna be. What is our watch?
I'm second because that's when it starts getting really dark. I know I'm always second.
I'm usually third.
Well, I'll be last then.
I can go first.
Okay. Oh. Order one more time.
I'll set us first.
All set. Iihane, Azrar, and Erus.
Okay. So, all set as you're keeping an eye during the night, keeping a watch out for anything, you hear the occasional little crunch of snow, but very light, semi nearby. And you're kind of looking around. You don't really see anything of note, but you're on edge. You're being cautious. And then one of the bushes around you, that's you probably have like a 15-foot space that you're all in, and then there's shrubbery and foliage beyond that, roughly-ish. You start to see one of the bushes shake a little. What do you do?
Well, everybody's sleeping. I'm still up. I mean, also technically, me and the boy. Let me double check this actually. Yeah, so me and I and a spearhead cannot be surprised.
Okay.
I believe. I guess I'll just maintain a defensive position. Speed ahead, if you will. Take a point. As I will start inching back a little bit. Get a better vantage point, but being near to the nearest person that I can wake up.
Okay. Cautious
and
and
go
ready.
from there. Yeah.
You're sitting there, you're backing up. Little rustle, and then you see it come out as this gigantic white fluff jumps forward as you see this tiny wolg pup staring you down.
Well, I guess from one of the many pouches that's on my body, just pull out a raw meat and I guess throw it out there and then resume watch since that's fine.
And then it sees it and it runs after it, and then looks at you as it with the meat in its mouth, and then just runs off through one of the bushes again.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So adorable.
For the rest of your watch, nothing happens. It's quite peaceful. It doesn't come back or anything like that. It's just gone. As you wake up, I believe it was Iihane.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I'm not Iihane. I'm not too sure of their proximity, but there was definitely a wolf pup that came by during my watch. I'm sure if it's nothing of real concern, but do be careful either way.
Understood.
Okay. So, Iihane, as you watch continues, the snow continues to fall heavily. The wind dies down. It's kind of a still, calm, quiet winter night for at least your watch. You don't hear the sounds of little footfalls. There's no rustling of foliage around you. It is peaceful. And as such, your watch goes by uneventful.
I would then if it goes by uneventfully, I'd wake up Azrar, pass the information to him, Offset informed me that there were rogue pup, at least one, nearby. He wasn't sure if there was more, but he wanted us to be careful.
Okay, I will keep an eye out for them.
Yeah, he said that you hear the howls of wolves in the distance.
As Iihane climbs back into her hammock.
Hanging from some of the trees on her hammock. Azrar sets up and begins keeping an eye on things. The wind still is still, Azrar. Snow still falling fairly heavily. You're kind of looking over, and as it's hitting the Erus, it's literally melting.
Boy.
Fucking Ironhead. Ironhead is sitting there.
That was Spearhead.
Oh, Spearhead. Sorry, I'm mixing up all the different Spearhead.
All 15 of them.
All of them. So I have to stop killing them so that I can remember their names.
We need a list of their names. And I do find it funny how the very first one lasted the longest, and each subsequent one has just died like that.
Oh, it's good. I felt like Rumble lasted a little bit.
And that was.
I mean, in terms of
names on its bio.
Yeah, so Spearhead is keeping watch with you, looking out for anything, but also standing beside Allset, because that is his main function, to defend Allset itself. And that is when you kind of hear the same things. You hear a little crunching of snow, or the flurry, and then
ready.
Then you see one of the shrubs shaking. And you see another shrub about 5-6 feet to the right shaking as well. What do you do? Anything?
I have one of my swords ready in my main hand. I'm gonna reach into my like belt pocket and fish out uh some jerky or something like Allset did and just toss it as far as I can, like sort of past their direction.
Okay. Yeah. So you hear just like a fast rustling in both spots, and you start hearing like fighting noises as you hear these two like young wolf pups just fighting over the meat that you tossed. You listen for about a minute or two, and then you finally hear the yelp and the victory squeal of another one as it runs off. And you see rustling in the bush again.
I'll just toss another piece of jerky for that one so that they just leave.
Yeah, he kind of pokes his head out, like looks at you. You can see like a little streak of blood down the side of the cheek, and sees the meat, and then runs.
And this is why they say don't feed the animals. Don't feed the wildlife.
The rest of your watch goes by peacefully. As you go to wake up Erus, you inform him of any.
Just keep an eye out for some wolg pups. Allset had one come up on his watch and he fed it and it left, and I had two come up on my watch that I fed and they left. But keep an eye out because they might get the adults to come or something. And I'd rather we not orphan these pups.
Okay.
Okay. So, Erus, as your watch begins, quiet night, snow falling, no sounds of wolf pups. But then the wind picks up, blowing through. And as it does, as you're looking around, you look like they're left at one point and look in the direction you guys are going to be going in the morning. And there's a snowman just on the opposite side of the shrubbery.
A snowman?
A snowman.
Hmm.
Done moving, just there.
I will just like
Wind.
make a snowball and throw it at the snowman.
Okay.
Hard as you can.
Throw
Punch
it
a
up,
hole through its
throw it at the
snow
snowman.
chest.
It hits him. The snowman. Do you hit him like in the chest? You aim for the head. Where do you aim for?
I'd aim for center of mass.
Oh, yeah. So it hits it and just kind of and then falls. One of its little it has like little coal buttons. So like one of them falls off with it, like stuck to the snowball. It doesn't move.
It doesn't gain a snow boob.
No. It now has an outie belly button.
All right. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Looking around again, on occasion keeping an eye on the snowman. Just because you know, change that snowman. But nothing else happens during your watch, though the snowman never disappeared. As you wake everybody
up, it did.
And say as you wake everybody up, when you're watching.
I'll just point at the snowman and be like, "That's fucking weird."
Look at the snowman. Like, what did you get born and make it, Erus?
No, it's just there.
Well, snowmen don't just appear.
Right. I understand that. That's why I said it's weird.
Have you investigated it at all?
I just look at Iihane, like, really?
Yeah, you're normally the one that, like, at least make sure something's not dangerous to us.
Yeah, I threw a snowball at it.
Did anything happen?
No.
Then it must be safe, or unless you want to throw something else at it.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, I got rid of my.
See if there's anything inside it.
Yeah, I got rid of my rocks, so I can't do.
I
You
hand
throw
him
your
an
hammer.
alchemist fire.
I'm not throwing my hammer.
You
You
throw
just tie your
Alchemist fire.
hammer to your wrist, and so you throw your hammer, and it holds you behind it, like Thor's
will-
hammer.
Yeah, I will hand Erus an alchemist fire that I have made from those big boomy boys, the catfish boys.
Catfish
I-
boys.
All right, now
Was that something I missed when I was sick?
No. It was I think it was a downtime thing.
Oh, okay.
I'll yeet it at the thing.
Okay.
And then it starts screaming.
Yeah. Ah! Ah! No, he doesn't scream.
Erus, chill.
So, I had to fix up. I got really pissed off that I keep having to adjust the roll dice for each one each time. So I just made a brand new one. Just updated it so that both formats on both streams should stay proper now for the dice roll. So, you throw it at it. Make me... it's not moving. So you throw, you hit, it explodes. Snowman lights on fire in some kind of temporary way and begins to melt. Quite quickly before the flames die out.
Skeleton inside.
There's nothing inside.
Darn.
Okay.
Are there any footprints near where the snowman was?
So it's on the opposite side of the foliage in the direction you guys are heading, so it's to the east of you. You like walk over there and like look over and stuff, because I assume right now you guys are still kind of in your camp.
Yeah, like I'll just like give it like a quick once over.
So like you walk up to the foliage and look around. No footprints, but it's still snowing. So if there were footprints and it happened an hour or two ago, they could have been covered potentially.
Weird. Oh well. I'm not really gonna look further into it unless another snowman pops up next time we camp.
Yeah.
It pops up in the middle of the fucking volcano, and we're like, what the fuck?
Oh no, it's not melting. So okay.
Yeah.
They're
Burn it
evolving.
right away.
All right, so we continue our journey then, it sounds like.
Yes, sir.
All right. Iihane.
Trailblazer. Boom.
Okay. So as you begin your journey, you step over foliage and begin walking. I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
Oh.
So good at these. Fucking.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Oh no.
Look at that. Just the best.
I'm actually good at these. Finally, a save that I'm good at.
Okay.
I have a +3 to wisdom saves.
Also,
I am not good at
spearhead
them.
as well.
Okay.
Is it something?
Definitely not a charmed exhaustion or poison thing, right?
Correct. Is not.
Is it fear?
No. Okay.
Oof.
So,
Oh,
it's
okay.
you
Well,
now,
he's worse than
Orange.
me.
so as you all begin walking, take your steps forward, Iihane, all around you, every single person you're with, including Spearhead, turns into a snowman.
What the fuck?
The wind's
Guys, keep
howling.
walking.
So you've been like still trying to walk and whatnot. Your movement speed is reduced by 10 feet, so you're still a pretty fast snowman in your case. Your arms are not working whatsoever. There's no weapons on you. They've been transformed along with whatever else you had. You're just a snowman, just wiggling your butt forward.
Christmas Volvidon strike again?
You can't speak. You just your eyes kind of can shift around on the snow.
My first thought is, what the heck turned into a snowman that we melted?
We murdered someone.
Yeah. It might have been one of those rogue pups.
No.
Yeah.
Please.
just look at guys. Are you okay? I don't know how to fix this.
They jump up and down and turn to face you.
I'm imagining we're moving like a combination of like Minecraft snow golems and weeping angels.
You know when you have like a big ass like heavy like barrel or something, he's like kind of scoot across the ground back and forth.
Yeah.
Same kind of
Yeah.
idea is how I imagine.
I was almost just imagining it as like we're sort of just like sliding around a bit, or like you look away and then suddenly we're right behind you, like a fucking weeping angel, or that one SCP.
I know which one you're talking about too.
Yeah.
But I poke Azrar just slightly.
You poke
Like,
Azrar.
okay.
Your finger goes into the snow. You feel no pain, Azrar.
I'm not gonna. I don't know how to fix you guys. I don't even know which one of you guys are which.
Erus is just still going. He's like 40 feet ahead of everybody right now.
He doesn't even notice.
I catch up to him in an instant. Well, I guess keep together. We'll figure something out. As I just keep, I heard the snowmen together. I just try to keep everybody close together.
You still have your wits about you. You're all still, your intelligence, your wisdom, charisma, all the same. Your dex, your con, and your strength might be different, but you're still aware of what's going on.
We have stick arms or no arms.
You have stick arms, but they don't work. They're just literally sticks.
Damn, I was hoping I could try and like draw something with like a stick
they are
arm.
just sticks.
And I guess I'd keep an extra eye out just in case of danger because of how incapacitated they are.
Sure. Would everybody that's a snowman please make me a dexterity saving throw?
You fucker. Well, it's a good thing I'm good at dexterity saves.
Actually, I guess technically it would be dexterity saving throw at like a +0. So everybody roll me a d20. Everybody roll me a d20.
I mean, okay.
Well, I'm still proficient in them, so
That's
roll 1d20 plus my proficiency mod.
I mean, technically, you're a snowman, right? You're not Azrar.
Oh, okay.
When you're wired shape, you still have your.
Yeah, but this isn't. This is closer to a polymorph than it is a wild shape.
Okay, fair.
11.
13 is for all. Okay.
Yeah, 7.
This is mean.
The last one here.
I'm just really happy that I passed the save.
Yeah, I don't see all sets.
Well, yeah, you're a fucking cleric. Of course you passed.
So, as you're walking uncaring, Iihane, to your horror, you watch as Erus's arm just falls off.
Oh no! And I rush up. I try to stick
bumps
the
a
arm
stick.
back. I try to stick the arm back in. It's like, no, we can't lose that.
Are we melting?
It goes in.
Are we beginning to melt or something?
No. It's cold. It's snowing. There's still the wind.
And I checked the others. Nobody else lost any body parts?
Rest of the body parts, everybody else is still good. Erus just happened to like bump into like a tree or like a bush, and his stick arm got caught and just kind of fell off.
What's the DC of that? A fucking spearhead passed with an 8.
It was just the lowest person.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I love that because there was another one I played in that the lowest person just disappeared during the days that you guys were there, and it's like, I love those.
What the fuck was that?
Hi, Alexa.
Roll a d20, Alexa.
Everything.
You're dead.
I know my Google Assistant will.
Nice. I'm assuming she would do. So, yeah, you guys continue to walk. Just okay. Sounds like that's a yes. So,
yeah.
As you walk, I mean, it is slower going than before, but not that much slower. Though Erus is still trying to like outpace the group half the time. After an hour, would everybody, including you, Iihane, make me another wisdom saving throw?
You rolled a 1 and I rolled an 18.
So there's
I even had a feeling in my head I should use my inspiration for that, but
Too late now.
I didn't use it.
Okay. So as the hour goes by, Azrar, Erus, and all set. You all back into your normal forms. Spearhead still remains a snowman, and you all look around, and Iihane is a snowman.
Does Erus' arm that fell off have like any scars
No.
around it now? Okay.
It's just a little lower.
Yeah.
I really wanted to find like a bigger stick to put there instead, but I didn't.
It's a fucking giant arm.
When,
Like a
when
fucking
attacking
tank
with that
or a
arm, I get
charger.
an additional +3.
Mm-hmm.
Become the charger from Left 4 Dead 2.
All right, I'm gonna take out the thing of Alchemist's Fire that I have that Allset gave me.
Okay.
And just murder Iihane.
No,
she runs at 20 feet a turn.
So what do you guys actually do?
This looks like an issue.
Azrar is having a bit of an existential crisis after realizing we might have murdered the snowman person.
Well,
yeah.
It seems to have worn off after the hour. I will say that. Unfortunately for Spearhead, my poor Spearhead, it is still afflicting them, and has now afflicted Iihane. We should be careful about any extraneous damage to any one person, especially since we have seen what had happened to the snowman. That may or may not have triggered this, or we may or may not have taken care of someone in some way, shape, or fashion. So let's see if we can ride this out. Let me double check through my items, my things that I have prepared.
Anybody that's not a snowman, if you would like to try to make any kind of checks or anything like that, you can do that as well.
Can I try and figure out like why this is happening?
Okay, how do you want to try to figure that out?
What skill?
I don't know, man. Like
I was thinking myself. I'm like, Iihane could still make a check. She just can't vocalize what she did.
Could Erus just like look around and see if he can see anything that would be causing this, and like try and like put 2 and 2 together? Like
Look around. Okay, sure. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Let's see if you see anything around. That might be a 16. I mean, as you look around, there's the heavy snowfall. There is, for the most part, pretty blanket white flat snow. Not really any footprints of any kind of creatures in the snow. The wind's still howling through, but nothing else that's like. There's no like totem or like fucking gigantic icicle thing in the sky or anything strange like that.
Okay.
Kind of what you see. I mean, the best I can do right now is probably just ritual cast and identify. Pretty much all I got to really go ahead with this, besides like dig through notes, because I know Altan probably would have told Alset about any interesting cultural curses that may or may not afflict people when they pick them up or destroy certain things of cultural value.
Cultural snowman.
You're trying to identify like Iihane as a snowman? Is that the idea behind this?
Yeah, Iihane as a snowman. Okay. So, yeah.
Okay. I can see that. Okay.
Is there like a curse or something in place?
So, I mean, that would be an Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
So, because identify apparently doesn't detect curses.
Yeah.
Which is kind of stupid.
I'm cool with it.
That's the thing I would... I mean, that's something I would change in... well, it doesn't identify curses on magic items unless the item specifies that unidentified spell reveals the curse.
Which I think makes sense. So, you touch Iihane,
Curse is on
you get the type of property. So you learn that the Iihane is under the effects of a transmutation spell.
Okay.
They're not really an object. I'm letting work kind of fits into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because really, this would be more protective.
Yeah, and I unfortunately do not have that prepped. So
I think that's about
Defender's
all
not
you can
immutable
really
form.
learn because it's not an object technically. Is that Iihane is under the transmutation under a transmutation.
okay. Then I would probably try and go through a mental catalog of what may be in a snowy area that could affect this, because magic's weird, people are weird,
Mm-hmm.
this whole weird world's weird.
It definitely is.
So
Give
I guess an
me
arcane.
Arcana check would make sense.
Okay.
13. So with a 13, trying to determine what it is, you're kind of looking, trying to figure out what could be doing this. The same as Erus, kind of looking around like, hey, what's magical? The snowfall is normal. You guys were in it beforehand. The snow itself is clean. There's not any identifiable creature like tracks that would be out of the ordinary, if at all. The only thing maybe you kind of know is that
That's fine.
there's something there. You're on the. You feel like you're on the right track. You just don't know what it is.
Does Allset tell us that she's under the effects of a transmutation spell?
This is all set on what he wants to relay. And
yeah.
I think a lot of this also does come out verbally, as he's like, like verbal note taking, but like also writing it down. So anything of note would be, if anybody is close enough, because it's kind of like a quick mumble, would probably get it. So I would say anyone with a passive.
With my 20 passive perception, I probably, or 21 passive perception, I'd probably pick it up.
Easily.
Well, we've talked about magical countermeasures in the past, like counterspell, but is there any, do you know any way of, I don't know, dispelling magic?
I do not personally have that capability.
Fair. The only person who probably would have it is Iihane, and look at her.
As you look at Iihane, you notice probably about 30 or 40 feet back, see a wolf up, tail or butt up in the air, kind of wiggling back and forth and looking your guys' direction.
I'm gonna pull out some jerky and waggle it.
I stop the jerky pull and I just pull out raw meat.
I mean, they seemed to like jerky when I was on watch.
Either way, and I'll just put the actual raw meat in Azrar's hand in addition to the jerky.
Go wiggle them like this and be like, come on, get.
So it starts like slowly, like it ducks lower, starts like shifting through the snow, like moving towards you guys, just, and then as it does, it's close, and then it looks at you, looks at the rest of you, then bites Iihane's hand, the stick, and runs.
I really hope she has an arm when she turns back.
I mean,
as you're all sit there stunned briefly. Okay.
Respect.
I would chase after it.
Okay. I think you're about as fast as it.
Erus also gets the whole like he could move extra
With the
feet if he like
rage.
rages.
It'll
If
be-
he was an orc, he could also bonus action move to his full speed.
What is your move speed?
50 feet.
Okay, I think you might be faster. Look, just barely, but faster.
What have you got in your mouth? What have you got in your mouth? This is literally just when your dog fucking grabs
I
something. And you're like,
appreciate having it on back.
Yeah, okay. So it starts
we
raining.
don't hear you.
You just see Iihane like wiggling back and forth in panic. As it turns and sees you catching up too, because it actually only has 30 feet. The adult wolves have 40, so it sees and it turns around. Tail wagging.
Oh, does it stop?
Yeah, it stops and like
Playing
faces you. Like,
fetch.
Cool, yeah.
it's playing.
I get up to
It's
it,
playing.
I
It's
get up to it, and I
playing
just
catch me.
grab it by the scruff.
Yeah.
Like
Starts whining.
like a cat. I just
alright.
pick it by its scruff and I just go.
Well, hold on. Let's see if you catch it or not. It's gonna try to escape.
Okay.
Roll
Make a grapple
athletics.
check.
Athletics, sir.
Oh, God, that's a bad
Oh no, so bad. So yeah, he goes to jump out of the way, just like catch it.
I'm gonna hold it.
Dra- it
Take
dra-
the stick out of its arm.
Uh-huh.
Or out of its hand.
There's some
mouth.
shavings off of it at this point.
Poor Iihane. I'm gonna keep a hold of it, but I'm gonna walk back to the group and put Ihane's arm back in.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at it and I'm just gonna go. Do we think this is a normal wolg?
I mean, it was watching us, so and they
Yeah.
were watching us before, and then there was the snowman.
Part of me thinks that this is some sort of druid playing pranks on us.
A child druid, considering the age.
Cool.
Okay.
I hit it. Punch it.
Okay, you punched
No,
the
don't
wolf
punch
pup.
the
That's fine. He
baby.
punched it. Roll the hit.
Will that just be my strength?
Yeah, straight strength.
Well, you're
Well,
proficient with unarmed
Yeah,
strikes.
everybody's
Am I?
proficient with
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Everybody
everyone's
is.
proficient by
Oh.
default.
So roll your hammer.
I mean, I can just roll my strength saving throw.
Sure.
Yeah.
That looks it.
14 is a hit as it tries to dodge out of the way and just poof, into the face.
I'm holding it.
Do you take you have 4 strength or 5 strength?
+4.
All right, so it takes 5 points damage.
Hey.
Are you a druid?
It's still awake. It has not transformed or gone unconscious. It
Hey,
is now
hey.
bleeding from its like face.
Don't hurt it. Look, it's cute. Here. I'm gonna snatch it out of Erus's grip and like hold it, and then
No, you're
give
not.
it the piece of raw meat.
You're not snatching it out of my hands.
So you try to, as Erus is like,
What check would I make to try and?
it'd be opposed athletics to take it. I mean, yeah, I was thinking like something like sleight of hand might work, but really it wouldn't. It's still going to be opposed.
Okay, I'll try and make an athletics check with my +1 to strength.
Hey, you automatically succeed. You automatically get a 10 no matter what. So
True.
Is he?
All right.
so he's a
Is
10.
that just for anything? I thought that was for
Oh,
what?
what do you mean?
I thought you.
Yeah. It's,
Oh yeah, it's only if I'm proficient with it, right?
Ah, yeah, at 29, it doesn't. You like you
Hey,
try
don't-
like you like then you start like moving towards the finger, trying to move the pinky, and it ain't moving.
I just as he
Don't
goes for
hurt
wrist,
it. Erus,
I'm
don't
going to
hurt
pump,
baby animals.
I'm gonna pump 3 points of lay on hands into it.
It tries to bite.
This is
Because
an abusive relationship.
It's scruff, and I'm holding it up in the air.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
is it biting?
it flips its bite. You watch as its bite kind of like swings upwards and just kind of turns its head. You can hear like some tearing of fur. It's like, and it's like on just like on the side of its mouth on like your like this part of your thumb.
This is a horrible relationship. First you heard it, then you hear it to avoid it for listening to you.
14.
Abusive.
That does not hit.
So yeah, it goes and just misses your thumb and like swings back down again.
I'm just gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it, like bring it back down again, look at it straight in its face, and I go, if you can understand me, if you don't stop fucking around, your head is gonna become paste.
Yes. I think it might just be a normal animal that's following us
Alright,
because
I'm
we
just
fed
gonna
it.
kind of toss it. I'll pull out some. I'm not hucking it. I'm just kind of like tossing it away a little bit to where it's not gonna like land right next to me and immediately attack me. To where it's kind of like shoot off a little bit, and I'm gonna toss out a raw meat along with it. Like, all right, there you go. Fucking get out of here.
Snarls at you.
It's probably just following us because we fed them last night.
Well, I punched it in
But
the
you
face.
don't
Maybe
need
that'll
to.
make it not
You
follow
don't need
us.
to punch the baby in the face. Like, if it was a druid, it would have been like a fucking little kid druid. Would you punch a child in the face?
Yes.
Yes, well, I do believe the E in Erus stands for everyone. So
Everyone about to catch these hands. Yeah. As all set said, these hands are rated E for everyone.
I do not believe I have ever said that.
No, I was raised with, being taught that no one is exempt from physical punishment. And children need to learn how to be strong at an early age, which means sometimes you punch them in the face.
What
I was
the fuck,
punched in the
man?
face as a child. Were you not?
No.
Oh,
I had non-abusive parents.
no wonder you're so weak.
See the snowman,
Also, it wasn't my parents that punched me. It was the leaders of the tribe to get me stronger, and sometimes my older siblings.
Older siblings I can understand, but like a person who's like in charge of and raising you should not be hitting you.
Yeah, it wasn't it was part of our training to like survive in the world and outside of society as, part of the tribe. Like, and they didn't hit us as hard as they could because like obviously that would just like, at times do irreparable damage. But like, to strengthen yourself, you like it helps to get hit at times. Like,
I think this is just like a difference of culture. But it where I come from, we don't hit children. Some children will hit other children, but adults don't hit children unless they're pieces of shit.
Did you never like because we've been in society like there's like martial arts and like fighting classes like for people.
I would say
like,
reasonably. I mean, it makes sense in a Monster Hunter style world for there to be like fucking little like training schools all over the place that are trying to become the next up and coming.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. So like, these training schools that like work with kids, right? One of the parts of the training schools is like conditioning to being hit. Like that, that's a thing, right?
Yeah, that's a school specifically, but like you don't hit like a random child.
Well, fucking, if he's fucking around, he's gonna find out.
You just gotta level with them, and this was just a wild animal.
Yeah, we didn't know that. I'm not like, I looked at him, I went, my immediate instinct is if it's a druid, if I reduce the animal part of the hit points, he's gonna be normal like go back to normal human or whatever he is, druid, and then we'll, he'll still be fine. It's just the animal side of it, like he would have felt the pain, yeah, but it's not like he's, I'm gonna like punch him and do irreparable damage to the child part. I have a very base understanding of how druidism works.
He healed him afterwards.
Hell is a hit point.
Yeah, I gave him some I healed him a little bit afterwards. It's not.
So as this conversation continues to go on,
Eric?
all set, or does the snowman interrupt at all?
There's nothing I can really add.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to add the history of children with the drow and being hit. But
And otherwise,
poisoned.
And I can guarantee that,
assassination.
Iihane's dealt with worse things, and I'll swing my hand to gesture at Iihane.
you knock Iihane's head off by mistake.
Yeah, I would probably just be standing by right next to Iihane Snowman, snow person.
Snow person.
And just like look at the Wolg that's still kind of nearby, throw another consolation meat at it, just like, and then just go like,
It's
chew,
like it's
chew.
picks them all up and starts
And-
like running away.
Yeah, and then just be like, I turn back to the snowman. I'm just like, maybe we should wait this out. I don't know how much longer this conversation is going to take, but we are getting closer to this thing's area. I mean, we could always, and I pull out an alchemist fire to like show, but I'm not too sure. The From what I know of transmutation, effects that do transform you, if you do happen to take an amount of physical harm, perhaps you turn back. It is an idea. I do not want to test it. I want to wait it out. It's
Yeah,
just
because that
so
other snowman we see didn't turn back or anything.
there's also a case in point in that, yes.
Plus, I'm just saying, I can guarantee that either Linian or Grimmelkind children have it so much worse, and probably most of them die. Like, what I did to that small
I love how
child
Erus
that
is-
could have been a small, like, druid child is not as bad as anything that any of the wild animals that we come across 90% of the time have to deal with.
I
Are you
love how
calling
Erus-
Linians wild animals?
As the conversation begins to, are you guys walking or are we just sitting here watching them converse for the next like 3 hours?
Some of them are.
I
It says
have to
right
walk
here
with
in
them.
my
I can't
Hunter's
outpace them,
Handbook
so.
that Linians are a type of monster, a small monster.
I'm just
Correct.
gonna walk away and I'm gonna put the jerky for the little Wolg and be like, I'm sorry. I'm sure you don't understand me, but I'm sorry about him. I'm very sorry about him. If you want more food, try to be a bit more discreet next time.
Whoa. Don't give this thing like a free just rain to come in and take our food. First of all, if you want us to have enough food for it, let me know. I can find like, snow rabbits and shit to hunt and leave an extra rabbit or two out. Don't just start giving it your rations.
And fine. Okay, I think we should move on now. We have done this for long enough.
You guys got a cricket. Frozen
Nice.
cricket.
I'm just gonna say, if you want to keep feeding this thing, we have to like think of the consequences of like maybe it's going to try and follow us farther than we intend for it to, and then I'm gonna leave all of that up to you, because either you're gonna have to put it down because it's not gonna come with us farther than the snowy area. It's not gonna be able to live that way, and we're kind of at a point right now where we can't really take care of pets.
I really
Well, I
thought I had
don't
the
think
idea.
anything could be much worse than Maraska's fucking pet.
Well, yes, but the thing is Maraska's pet, to my understanding, did not need a whole lot of attention and care, and also, you know,
It clearly needed a bit more
that
because it
time-
attacked the village.
Okay, hold on. At that point as well, before Maraska died, we were coming back to the village fairly regularly. Right now, don't know when the next time we'll be going to the village. Gonna be honest. I mean, we could literally die when we fight this next, like, the Kushala Day. We don't know. So like, feeding this thing, I can nearly guarantee from my times of being a little shit feeding really small baby Jaggy in the plains outside Dendorma, I can almost guarantee this is not going to end well.
Fine.
Also, yes, I had to kill many Jaggy that I had given food and wanted to become pets. There was like
Well, your first
a pack
mistake
of
was
like,
Jaggy.
okay.
So I'm gonna cut this conversation as it just continues going forever. I do want to point out that I really was considering having the full clip going, thanks, pal, and then run off. But I didn't though. But it was a really good, I really considered it for like a split second there. Transform into a bird. Transform into a bird and go.
Fucking talks in fucking Danny DeVito's voice.
Thanks, pal.
Thanks, pal. Yeah, no. If that.
Well, anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah, if that would
Bury
happen,
that whore.
hammer and just.
It grabs your hammer and
Man.
flies off.
Like the
Not
fucking
again.
Helios.
It's a fucking hummingbird and it just picks up the hammer and flies away.
The hummingbird was
Oh.
worthy.
My face hurts from laughing and smiling. Oh.
Oh god, that's bad.
So it doesn't actually do that though, but it was a real funny thought I had.
Oh god, that would have been hilarious. I'm gonna go take my plate upstairs real fast. I'll be back.
Okay. So as you continue walking, having to listen to Azrar and Erus argue over how they were raised and how each of them is raised wrong. You travel
Your
for
parents didn't beat you enough. Your parents beat you too much.
you travel for another hour, and as it does, I need everybody to make me another wisdom saving.
Oh boy.
I'll let Erus roll his own.
Hey.
Wow.
Iihane's still not doing too hot.
That's 2 nat 1s in a row. Like, again, in the back of my head, I thought about inspiration, but I'm like, this is a really shitty thing to use inspiration on.
Mm-hmm.
However,
So, Iihane remains a snowman. Allset transforms into a snowman. Spearhead remains a snowman. Wait for Erus to get back. And you guys are only only 3 hours into the
No,
day.
Do their snowman forms have like some features of like what they look like in real life? Or
No, not at all.
they're just generic
They're
snowmen.
all generic looking snowmen. Erus.
So it's not
Perfect.
like
Erus
an
is
Erus
back.
snowman has
No.
horns.
No,
What
no
happened?
horns. So Erus, another
Wisdom save.
hour went by. Another wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom save. All right.
Wind's howling.
Iihane nat 1 again.
14.
Cool. Erus, you're a snowman.
Yes.
I'm the only one who's not a
Yes,
snowman.
everybody's
now.
a snowman right now.
Well. Yeah, we're just fine. I'm just going.
Well, this is interesting.
It's nice and quiet, Azrar.
Yeah,
Hey.
I don't really want to like hit anyone.
I mean, the best part is you could talk to Erus about all your opinions right now, and he can't say nothing about it.
Exactly. He can't attack or anything.
Defenseless.
So Erus, I just want you to know that if you ever have children, I swear to God, if I see you lay a hand on them, you will lose that hand. Like, don't hit your kids.
Your eyes are the only thing that can move. And then he's just wiggling. So,
Like, hitting kids is bad.
Mm.
If you're another kid, whatever, hit all the kids you want because, bullies are a thing.
Erus, you have
But,
to listen
like-
to this for an hour.
But, like, as an adult, you should not hit kids.
After about
Unless that
5
kid is, like,
minutes-
attacking you with, like, a knife or something. Then, yeah, you know what? Hit the kid. Hit the kid if they're attacking you with
So,
a knife or some other weapon.
After an hour, or after 5 minutes goes by, what'd you say?
After about 5 minutes, I just get as much of a running start as I can and
Yeah.
just run into Azrar.
I just feel a little nudge. I'm like, can I push Erus over as a snowman?
So, give me an attack roll, Erus, with this D20.
All right. I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna roll my wisdom saving throw because I get a +0 anyways.
Okay. 3. So he comes charging at you. You see it coming easy. and he's just like, make an athletics check to push him over. Erus, athletics check, but just a D20 again, so wisdom.
Perfect.
Cool. So he goes to push, and it's really strange, Azrar, because as you push, like your hands just like sink into his chest, and then it gets really awkward, and you're like freaked out a bit. So then you pull back, and he just get pushed over, but your hands are now like cold from the snow.
I was gonna make a joke about fisting, but I guess that's more of a handing.
No.
I want to test something.
Okay.
I want to. If I pull the snowman head off, does the body still move around?
Erus is fucking hobbling away right now.
Erus, time to roll a new character.
no.
You've been decapitated. No.
Vorpal Azrar.
No. So yeah, you pick up the head. The eyes are still moving around. The body is also like.
This is fucking weird. And I put the head back on, but it might be the head might be like a little like backwards.
Mm-hmm. You can spin your head back around.
Like an owl.
You have the ability to rotate all 3 balls that you're made of.
Yeah. After learning this ability, as I move, all 3 of the balls rotate in separate directions.
Azrar, quick, replace one of his arms with a bigger stick.
You can't say anything.
I do remember that from earlier though, and I find like a decent sized log that I can carry, and I pull off Erus's like right arm and stick the log in.
Okay. Okay, so you stick the log in. Cool. What do you do with the other stick? Just throw it down?
I'm gonna stick the other stick to Iihane and give her a third arm.
Okay. All right. Cool. So
there's no way this can go bad.
As we are going for the next hour as we're doing horrible things, everybody make me a wisdom saving throw again as we're on hour 4. Okay, Iihane, transform back.
Oh, I got a 14, which was a fail before.
All set. Remains a snowman. Spearhead remains a snowman for the 4th time, for the 4th hour.
And I turn into a snowman.
Yeah, you turn into a snowman. Erus, when you return back, you're missing an arm. You're not bleeding, but there's an arm that is missing. Iihane, you have an arm, like, on the side of you.
Is it, like, fused to her?
Yes. It's usable. You can control it. It's movable.
It's just a random blue arm, right?
Yeah. It's a random buff blue arm currently.
You gotta make an intelligence check in order to actually use your third arm because you're not used to having an extra limb.
This is so weird. Now I kind of hope we turn back into Snowman Erus.
You need to in order
You're muted, Erus.
We can't hear you, Erus. Is your microphone?
Is it just a log on the ground now?
Yes. Just...
You motherfucker.
He's a snowman right now too.
Yeah, I walk over to him, I take both of his arms off and just put him on the ground, and I just carry him with me.
Now here's the question for Aaron. Do you allow willing to fail saves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the only way to fix it.
Snowman Azrar is going to like aggressively nudge into Erus repeatedly as if he's like, come on, do it, motherfucker. Do it. I fucking dare you.
Erus, good news is you're faster than him.
Yeah.
Erus, I feel like a better revenge is not taking his arms,
Alright,
but putting him back in a weird spot.
I'm going to set the arms down for a second.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop the head off, set it down, pop the torso off, set it down, put the base part, or the head back on the torso, but I'm going to take the bigger part and put it on top of that.
So his head's in the middle.
An ass on top of my head now.
And then I'm gonna grab the arms again and just walk away. And
Yes, I think it'd be funny if you put the arms at the top bit now.
no, he doesn't, because just in case that like, even though it's all fucked up like position wise, in case it's just in case it works like, okay, that part is there, so it's gonna just go back normal. Arms are reassurance for
Here's
Aaron,
a question
vengeance
though.
plot.
Here's a question though. Should we put them on all set for the time being in case they don't come back if they're not attached to something?
Yeah, and I'll put them on all sets back.
Aaron,
Yes.
But like where his shoulders would be.
since I am just made up of 3 snow orbs and we've established that you can independently rotate them,
Mhm.
can I attempt to rotate the bottom one that's on top down to the bottom and then underneath my central one again? Like just sort of like
Give me
reorganize
an
myself
acrobatics check.
like the fucking
The
stone orbs
a 0.
in Elden Ring.
Give me a acrobatics check with a +0.
Okay. So just a d20.
7. So you try, and the top one falls off and is spinning, but you aren't able to get enough height to jump. So
Well, I'm not thinking of jumping. I'm thinking of like literally like almost like
rotating it all.
climbing up.
But as you try that, the one falls off. So like even if you try to jump up on it, so right now you have your head, your legs technically, and then your torso is just like to your left on the ground.
Oh no! See what it was the torso was on the ground. Would have been the bottom.
Oh.
The head would have been the
The
middle,
legs were on
and
the
then the legs would have been the
Sorry,
top.
your
Yeah.
legs are now on the ground. Your torso's still below you.
Yeah, that's fine that my torso is still below me. I was trying to like get it so that like I like press the orbs together and then just sort of like climb up and like right myself.
Do I see all of this happening?
Yeah.
As soon as his legs fall off, I go, "Ah, you can't be doing that," and I'll walk over and grab the legs and put it
I'm
back
gonna
on
have
top.
the legs run in the opposite direction.
I mean, it's just a snowball. So it's like technically he can have that one move.
yeah, I have
those
that
are the-
move, and then I have the torso move, and then they're moving
Well,
in two
your
separate
torso can like
directions.
spin, but you can't necessarily like move really well because
Move the
your lower half is the half that was the movie part.
Well, okay.
Yeah, so
I was
grab
expecting it to be
the
sort
legs
of like the fucking weird stone worm dudes
Gotcha.
from Elden Ring.
No, not in this case. Either way, as the fuckery continues, with all set now having 2 extra sets of arms on his snowman, Erus missing
the arms.
Erus having an arm
die.
missing, but on Iihane, and Azrar in all sorts of weird fucking shape.
I'll take.
You're at 55 minutes, Erus. When you
I'll
guys,
take,
you know, it's happening on the hour.
Thinking of just like a really fucked up thing. I'll take Spearhead's arms and put them on all set as well.
No!
Oh no, he's the
Point.
Kieran-born
Hold on.
centipede.
Let's let all sets talk.
I just look my snowman. I just look at Erus, just shocked still.
Eyes, coals wide open.
Yeah, and just like filled with disappointment.
As I see that, I'll put Spearhead's arms back on Spearhead.
But you leave my arms on.
Yeah.
And like
this is out of
like,
character, of
waddle
course.
over to his spearhead and just kinda, like, nudge it.
Retribution.
And just,
But
like,
you should
have,
try.
reassuring nudges
Mhm.
on.
I would
snowman.
I would look at all set before changing. I'm like, I'm going to, if I turn back to Snowman and Erus 2, please give him back his arm. I do not want it.
Shake.
I'll look at Azrar and go, I'll give you yours back once you give mine back. So,
He weirdly wiggles. So there's 3 minutes left before everybody transforms potentially. Are you leaving Azrar as he is?
Character, I want someone to try and like turn another person into a mecha centaur.
I'm gonna look at Iihane and go, all right, we only have a couple minutes left. Do we think that if I leave Azrar like this, he'll come back as some weird amalgamation, he'll come back normal, or he's just gonna die?
I think the chances are the first one or the third one.
So to add to
think
that,
it's
your
probably
arm
safer.
is like a clean, smooth, just like missing. There's
I
no
think- I
blood,
think-
nothing. It's just missing.
I think if you want your revenge, leaving him as a person with no arms is better than leaving him as an amalgamation.
All right, I'm gonna quickly fix
Okay.
Azrar's
I will
orientation.
aid to make sure it happens in time.
Okay. And with like 30 seconds left, you are put back right, Azrar, as
Without his arms.
with his arms.
No, without his arms.
Right. You're put back normal though with the rest of the body. As everybody needs to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I will choose to fail.
I'll
I
also
still
choose
fail.
to fail.
God, 2 fails on him. All says Spearhead
All set
fails.
still has my arms though.
Yeah.
been so cool. He would have had arms and hooves.
Okay, so Spearhead is still a snowman.
Wait, what do you have? Because does Spearhead technically have arms, or does he just have 4 legs?
Find out.
Yes, he's a quadrupedal, so yes.
So
Right, but like as a snowman, how does that work?
he's a snowman. So you have all set. You're back to normal. Everybody else is a snowman. What do you do?
Doesn't Allset have my arms fused
I-
to him though?
Yeah, you do. It's true. On your back, you feel 2 arms that you are able to move around.
Yeah, they're up like by your shoulders. That's where I would have put.
So like turn around.
Going Dr. Octopus in this
Like-
shit.
I am a machoke.
You're a machoke.
This is
This is my dream.
They're not as strong as if you had 2
Actually, he's a Machamp.
Erus.
yes,
Ah,
machamp.
true.
Yes, exactly. My bad.
Think about the
I-
stuff you could get done.
All the science you could do with 4 arms. Does Azrar really need arms? Come on now.
I will sort of line everybody up
Mm-hmm.
and rearrange them in such a way to get proper limbs back that are capable.
Right.
And then just continue walking.
Okay.
You
So
might have to make a check to realize which stick is
No,
Erus's arm.
because it's in a
No,
different
just
spot than the other
normal one,
arms.
yeah.
Honestly,
fair.
I really considered having it just still be 2 sticks because technically you're back to a snowman again, which means a normal snowman only has 2 sticks.
Arrows would just not have an arm.
And Azrar would just never have an arm.
Well, to be fair, Spearhead and Azrar both stayed snowmen, so theirs could be easily switched, but everybody else. So, but
Well,
no,
no,
Just
because
two
Erus
hooves.
Allset has my arms, so if he turned into a snowman again, he would have.
that's
only
true.
2
That's
sticks.
true. Yeah, harmless. You guys are fucked. No, that's not what happened.
I'm not fucked. I at least have 2 arms.
Okay.
At that
These
point,
two are.
it would just be all right. We can't do anything. We're fucked.
It's game over, guys, because we fucked around and found out.
All right, well, time to make prostheses.
Okay.
I'm
We'd have to
100% using this on
table-
my party.
We'd either have to table our quest, or we'd have to just make a couple new characters.
Oh, and the
Azrar
worst part
Erus
is,
would
like-
have to retire.
You go back to Riverroo for the 3rd time, unsuccessful.
It's like we can no
Like-
longer take a rogue. He's
Yeah.
been disarmed.
Erus is like, "What's up?"
Oh man. Okay, so as you continue walking for the 6th hour of your 8-hour day, winds still howling, the snow still falling. Make me another wisdom save.
I will fail it. Spearhead will attempt
Okay.
to.
All right, well,
Hey, Spearhead is okay.
hey, bro.
Okay, so Iihane, you remain. Erus is a snowman. Spearhead does not transform back.
Oof.
Spearhead is a snowman. Snow person. Azrar, where is your save, please?
Oh, sorry.
Or unless you choose to fail so that you can get your arms back. Though, how many
Yeah,
times have you failed in a row?
I have failed twice in a row
Okay.
now.
And Spearhead just succeeded and did not turn back.
I'm gonna stay so I can get my fucking arms back.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
no.
horrifying.
I feel like that's a bad idea.
Okay. So, as both Erus, so Iihane, you're the only non-snowman current. You put Azrar's arms back in his snowman. Did he freeze? Did I freeze? I think Mike froze. Like in the perfect, like
no.
smiley.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's loading it.
We lost him.
Oh God.
Perfect
The
timing.
Death
to
of
ask the question.
Mike. I
Who's-
like how Garethor and Flight are both still in the fucking Roll20.
Garethor's probably sleeping.
Probably.
Australia.
That's what happens when you live on the other side of the world.
We're gonna give Mike here a second to come back.
I don't know if you can hear me, but my power to my PC went out and the internet. So
Oh.
Oh shit.
Shit.
I'm gonna try to figure out that real quick. My thing is I'm gonna fix Erus's arms.
Okay. You mean
Not Erus,
Azrar's
but
arm?
Azrar's.
Oh.
And keep everybody safe.
Okay,
So until then, I'll be.
I will do rolls for you, and then we'll figure out what we
Yep.
got going on after.
I should be back in like 5 minutes, hopefully.
Cool. All right, cameras gonna be messed up on stream, guys. I'm not gonna fix them. I'm sorry. You get part of a Carlisle. You get almost a full Erus. You get a part of an Azrar, and you get me.
Oh.
It's like half an Azrar, quarter to like half of an all set, and almost a full Erus. So, your arms have been fixed as we push past this next hour once again. Hour number 7. Wisdom saves, everybody, please.
Right. Come on, a good roll.
Wisdom save. That's not what we
Okay.
want to see.
Good news, you are all snowman. Let me try Iihane. Erus, is that your second one?
I believe that's my third because I chose to fail one.
True. Fail, and fail. Okay.
Let's see what he
Got to pull up her character. Wisdom.
This is
I will
be
be
Iihane
back real
succeeds.
quick because I just have to pee.
this is rough.
Hmm. Load up. So, yeah, Spearhead, still a snowman. Erus, snowman. That's what
So I'm assuming this is like. I'm assuming this is just like effects that the Kushala has within it.
I think we've fucked with that snowman beforehand, and we found out.
See,
Just
I
like,
don't.
just like that clover.
Oh God! Oh please! I just threw a snowball at it.
I
Oh,
thought
well,
I
I
gave
guess.
you an alchemist fire for that.
Yeah, I mean, we did do that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay.
Here, I gotta just double check on a thing because I check, so I apologize. Well, either way, the next hour goes by, realistically, and everybody can make their saves again.
Oof.
Right, I return.
Another wisdom
okay.
save.
Like,
Another wisdom save. Oof.
Oh God!
Yep, this is hour 8.
Jesus Christ.
This is the end of the day hour. All right, Azrar, you're still a snowman.
What? I rolled a nat 20.
Yes, you are still a snowman.
Oh no, is it true polymorph?
Make an Iihane save.
If it's true polymorph, then
We're
game over,
actually fucked.
guys.
Yeah.
That game over.
Wait,
I'm not playing the game as a fucking snowman forever.
All right, Iihane succeeds. I'm looking for all set. Yours is up there at 16. for this one?
I'm just wait.
Yes,
What?
16 and a 17.
Right. You are no longer a snowman. All set. Spearhead
Okay.
remains a snowman, and as you enter, kind of hit the crevice of you've been kind of climbing this mountain, the wind ceases.
Oh, is the DC just increasing constantly? Then I could never pass if a 23 didn't pass.
The wind ceases, the snow still falls. As Iihane and Allset currently are the only two not a snowman. And need to find
Normal
a
amount
place
of
to
arms?
rest. Normal amount of arms.
Oof. Well.
As you need to find a place to rest. So Allset, do you want to do it since she is the trailblazer? And effectively you are the only person available to be the scout.
Oof.
Well, you said that we still have the same mental stats, so I could still make my perception check as a snowman.
Erus, the snowman, just sheds a tear.
It's a snowflake.
It's a special snowflake.
I will do my best as the scout, just
Okay.
to avoid any harm coming to my boys.
Okay.
All right. So stealth and perception, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Roll. Die.
Now, would it be a disadvantage because I have heavy armor on?
No, this is more of just standard stealth to find a location, not for you to literally be stealth yourself.
Okay. Very cool.
So, as you are looking around, all set, you find a small cave that seems to be the safest location. It seems dry in there. There's no signs of any kind of like animal traces within. No weird smells. This seems to be the location to sit down, figure out what the hell's going on. Oh, Iihane isn't here technically.
Nope.
Oh,
I am-
ha.
My
Your power still.
Yep. So I'm on my own.
Cool. Well, that's fine. You can be on your phone. I'm gonna turn you down slightly on your phone because you're a little bit louder.
Yeah, I assumed.
Not a huge deal.
I can make rolls still.
I can
I
make
have
them
the
if you
roll
need me
20.
to as well. But yeah, that's fine either way. So just to give you catch up on this one, Iihane. Currently, you and Allset are the only two not a snowman. Erus is a snowman. Azrar is a snowman, and he succeeded on his last save. You are Spearhead is a snowman, succeeded on his last save as well, and is still a snowman. Erus failed his last save, still a snowman. You are currently in a cave that Allset has found for you guys to rest in, as you are nearing the upper section of this mountain. After this day's journey through this crazy area. So,
Okay.
what do you guys want to do? You technically, this is the end of your journey. This would be like your long rest after this.
Let's see.
Just waiting for the reveal that we're all fucking tripping on drugs.
I don't have magic that I can do to help them at the moment.
Can I pump 5 points of lay on hands into myself? Would that be a thing that I could A, do, and B, would it do anything?
I find out.
So I can cure a disease or a sickness with 5 points of lay on hands. So
It'll be very dark, but at least I'm here.
No, you cannot.
all right, well,
Had to do some reading.
it's because I have to touch what it is, right?
Which
I'm
Touch yourself.
gonna try and like waddle over to Azrar,
Yeah.
and like rotate my body to where the stick hand touches him, and I'm gonna try and lay on hands.
it does not.
No,
You feel no power through your stick arm.
Can I rage?
Daisy has forsaken you.
You cannot rage.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
You-
Oh,
Erus is just gonna have
You know,
some introspection.
unfortunately, I also do not have anything that I can. I have exhausted my pool of knowledge. Perhaps, taking some time, a rest, uh, you know, taking ourselves away from the problem, then coming back to it. Perhaps that will be beneficial in any sense. It certainly seemed to be a time sort of situation, but I cannot be sure for the moment.
yes,
I can definitely prep something once we do get a nice modicum of rest. That could possibly help, but
I was,
Mike, you might want to turn off your camera. I think it's causing you to. It's too
yeah,
much data.
I was thinking the same thing to do. I was, if I sleep on it, I should be able to get some spell that might help. But we'll have to see.
yes, we will. Uh,
Okay. So, unless you guys, the two of you, wish to talk about anything else for the night, we can assume you guys try to get your rest in.
Other than keeping an eye on the snow people, I don't think we have much else to worry about.
uh,
So, snow people, as the rest goes by, you are unable to sleep as you are snow. Snow people don't sleep. They're awake at all times. See everything.
Slowly going insane.
Well, in the other case, all set in Iihane, you guys have a nice-ish restful sleep. It's kind of creepy having snowmen looming over you most of the night, especially you all set,
Yeah.
where Spearhead's just there next to you at all points in time.
yeah,
So
it's
is
fine. Usual.
Snow Azrar. Snow Azrar is just staring at him, looming over his head, just like.
Erus makes sure to just like turn around and keep watch as much as he can.
Just looking out at the snow falling out of the cave. This is my life now.
Oh no.
Okay. The night goes by peacefully, though. Snowmen still remain, no campfires in fear of melting. As you wake up in the morning, you two get your long rest. The other ones do not. And actually, I guess in that case, Erus, Azrar, and Spearhead's immune to it. You two need to make Constitution saving throws to see if you gain a level of exhaustion. Right? Good. Azrar, you are good.
Well, he needs to roll a base d20
That's
because
true. You are a snowman when you're making this save.
reroll Eris.
All right. As a
Oh.
4.
Oh no.
Dang rules. Erus, you gain a level of exhaustion.
Bruh.
The exhausted snowman. He looks a little bit more slumped over.
During my rest, I would like to prepare Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Same.
And at the end of the rest, I would like to try to cast that on Erus.
Okay. Casty button here. Do I see it?
I don't have it. You have.
That's
to
fine. I'm
guide
not.
me now,
I'm just gonna
'cause
click
I'm
it in
really-
from his.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aha.
we both did it. Okay.
All right. When creature or object magical effect, any spell of third level or lower on the target ends, and you're casting it at normal level, I assume.
At first, yeah.
So it'd be a third level spell. Okay. And you should make me a check.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me, using your spellcasting ability, make me a check with that.
Okay, so plus, so just my wisdom.
Correct.
Okay. Let's
17.
see.
Okay. It does not seem to have an effect.
I don't know also if that's going to work, but maybe you'll have better luck with me. Maybe I didn't put enough energy into it.
I can certainly try. I will also do so at the same level since that's what I'm capable of. However, I will use my inspiration for the ability check.
Okay.
On the same person that Iihane tried to do it on.
Okay.
Okay. Oh fuck.
17. Oh.
That's
Oh.
why it sucks to cast it at its base level instead of upcasting it, because Polymorph's a 4th level spell.
Yeah, but both those checks would
What
work
did he
on
roll? I can't see
17.
the rolls.
Yeah, 17.
Same as you.
Okay, so
Oh, true.
I
Yeah.
guess
Oh, it has to be
the
True
next
Poly
thing-
then. Oh,
Does it?
because True Poly's 9th level.
I mean, technically, yes, that spell is 9.
Wait, so as the rest was going on, we didn't get to reattempt wisdom saves, did
That is
we?
correct.
Yeah, out of character, it's got to be True Poly.
Wasn't True Polymorph a 9th level spell?
Yeah, so the only way they could dispel it
Yeah.
is by rolling a 19 or casting
Which was so
Dispel
very
Magic at 9th
close.
level.
Well, I was debating trying again at 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
that's
not-
what I'm gonna do.
That won't actually make it easier.
I'll-
Because,
Yeah, but
It won't?
Iihane doesn't know that.
true,
Yeah,
true.
I don't know that. I'm putting more energy into it. So here I go again.
7.
Fucking
How?
hell.
Oh, he rolled a 2. I'm like, how the fuck did you get a 7?
It's just straight wisdom. It's not like it's a proficient thing.
Mm-hmm. So,
And I don't want to waste more spell slots
fair. All
if I
set.
don't think it's working.
What do you want to try? Do you want to try to do anything else set? Try to figure something else out?
Well, considering that trying it normally, right? This has to be something of a higher power that we are trying to fight against. Correct, Iihane?
It would seem like that, yes.
Is there something in your repertoire that would allow us to bolster our chances?
I
Enhance ability.
yeah. I do have something like that. I can attempt to. I can try to cast enhance ability. What that does is give us advantage. It would have to be a different one for you than me.
Which I think is fine because I think
Just
his
'cause
is,
our
his is
saves are
intelligence
different.
and yours is wisdom.
Yeah. So
I'm
I-
willing to put as much resources into getting our companions back as possible.
yeah. So I'm gonna try and give you enhanced ability for the fox cunning for the
I think he said Fox.
so that's advantage on all its checks.
Mhm.
Yeah, fox cunning.
You were kind of out a tiny bit there. That's why I was saying.
That give you advantage on all checks.
Okay. All right.
I
Yeah,
Big
so we'll do that,
robot.
and then
this phone is
All good. Understand stuff's going on.
so yeah, again, same person attempting to dispel magic again.
Okay.
This time at advantage.
Okay.
And then I got something else in store as well.
Mm.
We are so that's still advantage.
24.
And then just as an added thing, because I inherently forget about this flash of genius, it is an ability check.
It is.
So I will add another 5 on that, so it's
It's
25.
It's
Sorry,
29.
29.
Yeah. And who were you targeting again? I can't remember. It was Azrar or
I
Spearhead.
think it was
Erus.
Azrar first.
It was
Oh,
Erus
Erus.
originally.
Erus, okay.
Erus and
All right. And so as you cast the spell on Erus, you are no longer a snowman. As your body, as the snowman just kind of melts away and you reform into your normal body.
Thank you. And I hug Allset and Iihane.
Wait. We have to keep the momentum. As I will go
Yeah,
I'm
again.
standing there
Immediately
staring at
together.
all set like the mom says it's my turn on the Xbox meme. I'm just like, come on.
All right. So then one more. So that is okay. So one more spell slot. So that's the spell slot gone. Then we do the intelligence check, and then again using the flash of genius, bringing us to 27.
All right.
Just to bring us over.
Okay. Yeah. Ezra, you are no longer a snowman as yours melts away and you reform into your regular self with your arms in place.
I walk over. I look at Erus. I'm like, I was gonna hit you, but you know what? Fair enough.
And then this really pains me to do it, but I'll switch over the trinket,
Okay.
my trinket to very quickly over to the spell refueling from the Hello Awareness that I got, and
Yeah.
then use it, switch it back, and then once again use that new level 3 to go on Spearhead.
Okay.
We're expending a lot of. Oh, geez. Okay, yeah, definitely the flash of genius
And
for the 19 total.
19. All right. As Spearhead transforms back into its normal self.
Yes.
Okay. And then I'll just like as this basically like I guess it's just like a squirt gun, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm just like overclocking it, it just explodes and I just like fall down. Okay. Let's hope we don't have to do that again.
Erus just lays down on the ground.
I hate snow.
So, and as
I am just happy that all of you guys are back.
as you are having this conversation, you begin to hear wind howling from the back of the cave.
Oh.
What do you do? It seems to be getting quite loud, quite fast in your direction.
No. Erus cries.
I'm gonna ready my swords just in case.
What do you guys do? You guys just readying your swords, readying your weapons?
Ready my weapons, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out of
Yeah, I can't hide properly. Hopefully we can talk our way out of this. It's not a dumb creature.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna give the spell storing item to I immediately like replace the horn on Spearhead, stick the spell storing item that has the fairy fire in it.
Yeah.
And I tell Spearhead, please ready the fairy fire when that thing comes into contact. And then put the horn away, and then ready in action for once the fairy fire goes off, I start shooting.
Okay. So, as you're like doing that, you're getting ready to pull the gun up. Give me our intelligence check one more time. All set, and you have your advantage because you still have the pox.
Yeah. Cool. 18.
Yeah, because I'm not dropping it without reason. So
Right. So you have a kind of a flash, like thought as you're going to pull your weapon up. The snowman didn't. So on your watch, the wind stopped, or as your watch was there, it stopped. It was happening again when Erus was sitting there with the snowman, like you mentioned it. The wind was going the entire time, and then the wind stopped, and we're no longer dealing with this. Is it the wind causing the problem?
Okay.
Is this wind coming from the creature or from something else?
It's a wind dragon.
I'm not too sure how much it correlates here, but I think we need to get out of the way of this wind as soon as possible. Otherwise, we may find ourselves becoming snowmen once more.
Hey,
Upon hearing
cover
this, I
behind the
will
closest
try to
thing.
get.
The wind also
Yeah, I would
stopped as
look
soon as
around.
night fell and started close to dawn, which is when you observe.
So maybe it doesn't like the dark, but yeah, find something to hide behind out of direct line.
Well, you're in a cave, so you have to
Whether
get
it be
out of
around
the
the
cave.
corner of the mouth. Yeah, I was about to say whether it's around the corner of the mouth or something. I would not be in direct line where the snow might be.
Okay, and in terms of player
Not
or
snow, but
character mechanics, we're assuming you guys are moving quickly during this whole
Yeah,
player
I'm
conversation.
moving as fast as possible. I heard get out of the way of the wind, and I just went booked it.
Okay.
Out the cave around the corner.
So as you all run out of the cave, the wind blows and howls downwards. You kind of curve around the sides of it. No creature comes out, but the wind continues to howl down the mountainside. From seeing it in this view above it, you can kind of see glints of what you thought might have been snowflakes before, but seem to be kind of like magical, sparking here and there throughout this like wind sense.
If we wait till nightfall, do you think we could get in there and find like the source of this, or do we just want to like board up the cave or something?
I mean, I'd say that should be something we do on the way back.
I think
What
so.
if we turn into snowmen again?
As long as we are not in the way of this, as long as the Kushala is not in the direction of this cave, of where downwind, if
Mhm.
anything, then I think we should be fine. But
Yeah, we should be good if we're not lower than the cave. That's how directions work, Azrar.
Get the fuck up.
the wind takes a left turn and hits Erus.
oh no, it's an air elemental turning people into snowmen.
That'd be fucked up.
Erus about to be a yellow snowman.
All right. So, as we are now in the location, this is kind of like your base camp to this hunt. So we're going to use the snowy.
Mhm.
We'll just take an extra day.
I see dead bodies.
You see nothing.
Erus is sleepy as shit.
Hey, that looks
Yeah,
like it was
Don't
us.
worry, you only have disadvantage on initiative rolls. It's fine.
This is a long time ago.
Oh,
The
yeah.
good old Alton there. Good old normal Azrar. Flight's original token.
Oh no, this is. Oh, I thought this was going to be the hunt. This is the fucking horrible Giginox hunt, wasn't it?
I don't know. I mean, there's a Blonganga around you guys, so.
I just remember that fucking Giginox hunt where it was just so painful.
I mean, I do see a section where there is a bunch of Giganox as well.
Yeah, that's probably it then. Because the only other hunt it could have been is the one where Old Man Orc died, but Flight wouldn't have been there.
I like that this is down here as well.
No, because we had a hunt where we had to hunt a Blaganga.
Oh, maybe.
Jacob's with them on that one.
Because because the one where we fought the Giganox, we had who was it? It wasn't Flight. It was
It was after Orc died.
It was after Orc died, and we had.
I think it might have been Garethor that was with us.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't Garethor. It was the. God, who was it? Because they were like, literally unable to be hit by it.
Is it even one of the players that's in the current campaign?
I don't know.
Wait, repeat it again? I wasn't paying enough attention.
It was Mid's character.
The fucking gecko? The Chameleos one?
No, the one before that one. it was the fighter who like literally could not be hit.
It was a dwarf or Trovarian.
Yeah, something like that. It was just he had a humanoid-looking fighter who literally just had such a high AC that the little giggies just couldn't touch him.
I don't
Like it
even
was
remember that
physically
part.
impossible for them to touch him without a nat 20.
I just remember the Giggies were like unreasonably tanky.
They've been changed since then.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was because of that fight that they were changed.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
probably a
then
couple
he,
of
like-
Because we were like, this is fucking ridiculous that this
Yeah.
little worm can take so much punishment.
squishy
Then
motherfuckers.
I think he had like a torch and was just like using the torch to burn out the fucking nests.
Giggies were weaker. Let's see here. I just pulled up the other game. Don't ask me why I'm
Wasn't
doing
it
this.
heavy?
Bars. No, not heavy. Heavy was tanky, but not as much. Some Banks. Not Hoshi.
I don't remember what the character's name. Maybe it was heavy. God, I
So
feel
this
like
Where's
was from
Milo?
a year ago because it was from February
really
of
been that long?
2021.
It really has been that long, hasn't it? We're on episode 18, so it makes sense.
Okay, it was us, Logan. It was Logan, Aphid, me, Carlisle, and Heavy. There was 5 of us.
Mm.
So I think it was when Heavy was still a fighter.
yeah.
Yeah, Heavy still technically exists. It's just he is current.
He's
You know,
currently Mage.
Well, Mage is well, Heavy is the actual character. Heavy. Mage is his like assistant.
Yeah, so I think it was heavy because he had like a shield and a couple other things and like one of the items, whereas like AC was I think a 23 or a 24, something like that.
Yeah.
Or it was just the little giggies just couldn't fucking not without a nat 20. It was just
Well, so before we end the stream, I want to do at least one Trailblazer check into the next area. So for the sake of where we're at, this is like the cave is down here below you guys. You guys are set up above the cave. There's no
You're only
tents.
doing a 2-hour stream today?
Oh, it's only 4, isn't it? We're going to 5. Holy shit. Wow. Ignore me for
Yeah,
that.
we still got another hour. Like, I mean, if
Wow.
you want to
I
end
zoned
early,
on the time. No, we're not ending at all. Fuck that. I lied. Though, we are going to take a quick break because I got to go use the bathroom. So if everybody else needs to, let's just take a quick 5 minutes. Use the bathroom. Mike, see if you can get your computer turned back on if your power's back or not. If not, no big deal. But yeah. Then,
It's not yet.
okay. But we will continue this hunt as soon as we return in 5 minutes at like 58. We'll be right back, guys.
Man, you gotta love technical difficulties, right, Whistle?
oh yeah, God. It's usually me that's having issues. So it was a nice change
Hey,
of pace.
at least my phone was charged enough that I could just hop my phone.
Yeah. If it was me, my phone is at 25% currently, so not as good. Uh,
And I have the thing pulled up on the website so I can kind of see the map. I'm not going to be able to move or anything.
yeah.
I can see the map. And
So because I was like so stumped on how to do like a certain part of a stat block that I want to make, I've decided to just request a version of it from Aaron next month so that I can just like translate it to my own shit after that. Because I'm like, oh fuck, how am I gonna do like active supers or like roaming supers from like Destiny on a stat block for like the Light Bearer Knight? Because like if it's just a one and done one,
I
that
would look
that's
at
easy.
ASMRs, the different forms, like the shrouds.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, how would you put it, like, on a normal, like, NPC stat block? Like, how would you format it? Because, like,
For
with
for a
stuff like
minute.
the Lightbearer Knight, it's like you activate this mode, and then you also get access to certain attacks and stuff that you wouldn't otherwise.
So what I would do is I would have attacks that are like, why in this mode you can do this,
Yeah.
and then the mode would be like the ASMR's different shrouds, where you can activate them for a minute.
Part of me is thinking of doing
That's
it
how I
like
would do
how Rage is formatted on certain stat blocks.
That works too.
Yeah,
I
and
just that my first thought would be to do it that way.
yeah, I don't know, because some of them are clearly like a bonus action to activate, like fucking Sentinel Shield is obviously a bonus action, and but then there are ones like fucking well, like most roaming supers would be a bonus action, and then like just a one and done super is just an action. For the fucking what's called the solar knives super that the new Hive acolytes have that hunters got like 2-3 years ago. That I'm thinking is like a combination of like magic missile and ice knife. I'm, but I mean that one Savathun has, and she's my request for this month, so I'll posit those ideas to Aaron and then see how he does them when he makes her. Um, yeah, like I decided to rewatch that movie, The Tomorrow War, and I'm like, I kind of want the monsters from that statted too, so I've got them on my list for the future. Um,
Unmuted myself.
yes.
I was like, is Mike back? And then heard nothing, so I was like, Slacker,
I am.
minus 50
Yeah.
DKP. It was good for a split second.
I've been here. I was just making sure my battery was charged so that I can charge my phone later.
All right, so we have an hour and 5 minutes now to go. So, uh, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's figure out what our roles are going to be.
Well, I can finally be the scout again.
I'm Trailblazer.
Okay. Scout, spotter,
I
artisan.
guess I'll cook the food.
You'll cook it with a bit of sleep in your eyes because you're exhausted.
Scout is.
Oh no.
Rar.
Oh, he'll end up poisoned because he's tired.
Oh. Oh, I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
roll this
because
all
it's
at
ability
disadvantage.
checks.
Never
Yeah.
mind. I think
Yeah.
is all set here? Is he back?
He's back.
Okay. Uh, all set. You cool cooking?
I think he's muted.
I can certainly try my best. This isn't something that is. I can do my best.
I'm just really tired and don't trust myself around fire right now.
Just fair. Okay. So, then I guess I'll set your own to want to take it the cooking to decide on what meal you are making for some.
Ugh. Where the fuck?
Edit and go to players. There you go. Scroll down to the bottom of the artisan. You can click on all the links for rules, the meal, and rank meal as you wish. You have
We are
access up to
still.
rank 3.
Oof. Okay. Okay then. Because we're still in the snowy mountains, and that's kind of rough. So I think just to keep it simple and safe, we'll just do. Yeah, just to keep it simple and safe, just do that. Because we still need hot drinks, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we'll just keep it simple and safe. We'll just do the Furahia cola.
Okay.
I even have hot drinks.
You guys bought some.
Oh yeah, I've got 3 hot drinks on my character. I also have a potion of supreme healing and cleanser that I don't remember having before, so I assume those were added while I was sick.
Yep, I don't remember how you got them, but yeah.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly.
I remember the conversation with the potion as me and Allset have healing capabilities, so if we needed it less. But I don't remember where we got it. I think it was in a random catch we got while traveling.
Mm-hmm. So, in this case, all set. You have your 5 steps depending on the recipe or what to cook. Getting the ingredients, preparing the ingredients, cooking the meal, and plating it properly. Choose 3 of those 5 options. Ability scores. Describe to us how you make this or buy it and present it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I would have been very much prepared to cook.
Fair?
So we're doing things on hand, and we're gonna try and make things as best we can from what we have and what is around.
Okay.
Okay. So I would like to for 2 gathering the ingredients. What's edible or what can be combined to be edible? Just as like a wisdom sort of situation, I
Yeah.
think.
See what's around, what kind of herbs that are, hidden under the snow you could find potentially and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay.
There's not a lot up here this high in the mountain. You spend a lot of time searching, only finding a few here and there that you think are good.
All right. And then I think in terms of, we're just gonna go right into cooking the meal.
Mm-hmm.
We're bringing out the what one would call beginner's chemistry set. And using basically like alchemical, cleaned alchemical um, apparatus apparatuses to do so, and I would like that to be intelligence.
Okay.
All right.
Fancy cooking. Don't forget, you can also use your cooking utensils if you're proficient with them, which I'm pretty sure
I
artificers
am
are.
not.
Oh, okay.
I personally am not actually.
Oh, okay.
I have alchemist supplies, brewer's supplies, smith's tools, thieves' tools, and tinker's tools.
Gotcha.
I'm actually 4 out of 42 on trying to get cook's utensils.
I would argue, at least for this one specifically, because you're making a cola, that I'll allow the brewer's tools to be replaced the cooking tools for this cooking right now. So you can
Okay.
add your brewer's tools to 1 check. Also, you have your flash of genius if you feel you need.
Okay. I do also have tool expertise, so my proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check that I would use with that uses my proficiency with a tool. So we'll just put it on a +8, so that's a 21 on the intelligence one.
Okay, we're gonna use that one. 21, a 4, and then finally your last thing.
We're just attempting to plate it in well, plate it. We're trying to make sure that this volatile mix of whatever it is doesn't spill on anything, and hopefully it is thusly edible. And we're gonna very carefully with dexterity, just like
Pour it into
like
the
the
glasses.
amount that we
or
get is like less than a test tube, and I'm trying to carefully make sure that everything is even.
I just like the idea of don't get this on your clothes. Now drink it.
Yeah, only drink, do not spill. All right, here's a dex check. All right.
He's giving
11.
us bleach.
Okay. Do you want to use your flash of genius or no? You really don't.
I mean, I've used it before. We'll use it again.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll hit a flash of genius and then put it up to 16.
16, 21 divided by 3 checks. Okay. Okay, you succeed, so you all gain the benefits of a hot drink. You were 0.33 off of a daily skill check.
Nice.
So you all gain the benefits of a hot drink for 24 hours, or until the hunt ends.
Nice.
The one happens, I think, first.
I don't feel different.
It was tasty though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just to demonstrate what would happen if you did spill this on your clothes, just like with the meager amount left, I'll just throw it at a rock. And be like, yeah, non-organic.
Oh.
Well, I would assume most of our clothes include organic materials. It's not
No,
like we're wearing rocks or metal
definitely wearing
all the
rock.
time.
I look at myself.
Yeah, we're definitely not wearing metal cough.
You
As
two,
I'm
well,
in my pipe.
3 if you count Spearhead, but I'm wearing cloth and monster bits.
Erus is like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. The weather's even perfect for that.
All right. So let's begin this hunt then. You've drank your drinks, prepared yourselves. It is time to head out into the deeper part of the snowy mountains. Iihane. Survival check. 27. All right.
I like rolling on the app. The app gives me decent numbers.
Change things up. Okay. So as you begin your first trek into the mountains, Azrar, give me a stealth and perception for yourself. 20.
Ayo.
Right, that's what those numbers mean. It's been so long since I hadn't had to do like, do I beat the number or not? I didn't have to beat the number. I had to remember I actually have to do other things. So, okay. So as you begin making your way through, it's in this case, it's not like a pathway. There is kind of a mountainside on your right, but you're for the most part traveling up a slight inclined curved hill that's about 10 or so feet across up the mountainside. And as you do, it's fairly safe. There's a lot of snow, so you're about 2 feet of snow or so as you're trekking through this. So if any of you don't have the ability to walk on slippery or icy or snowy terrain, this is considered difficult terrain for most of the area up here. Just as a
I deadass think I have something.
Yeah, I would have swapped knowing that we're going into this area. Swapped trinkets.
okay.
No, I used to have something for walking on ice like
Mhm.
ages ago. Not
Um,
anymore.
oh wait, actually, I don't think.
I have a climb speed. Does that help?
Yeah, I also have a climb speed.
No, because
actually
this is
think-
slippery and slidey stuff.
I didn't think so. I just wanted to check.
Yeah, my marathon runner actually. So I don't need to swap.
Okay.
Anything.
Yeah,
Because
is it magical terrain or non-magical?
I ignored difficult terrain if it was not created by a magical effect.
That's fair, and this is not magical, just snow.
Cool. So then I'm gonna keep my no crit one trinket active.
Okay.
I have something I thought.
Armor, but not armor.
It's just clothing.
Just tattoos.
Mm. Yeah. So as you're kind of keeping an eye on or walking up the pathway, you kind of come over a little crest. You see the area kind of flattens out a bit around here. There's still some bumps and hills here and there, but you notice there is strangely a herd of mufa way up here in the mountain that are just kind of they're kind of sifting through the snow and looks to be chewing on some kind of different up here. There is roughly about 8 or so of them up here currently. And that's what you notice. They don't happen to see you or notice you. Are you there, Ezra? Am I like muted or something?
Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry, my ADHD brain was acting up. I was zoned out a bit.
Yeah.
So what was it? We're climbing.
You climbed up to an area that kind of flattened out with little mountains and small little hills, and there is 8 or so mufa currently grazing in the area.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna wait for the rest of the party to catch up because Mufa, they're just fucking sheep. I'm not really worried about them. Like, I don't really want to disturb them. So
Okay. So the group appears about a minute or so later. As you do, you all see Azrar kind of just before the crest, so that way you can see him, but he's hiding from something ahead as you all slowly kind of sneak forward and catch up to him. What do you guys do?
Howdy.
I don't know if Iihane would do anything just because it's just Mufa.
yeah, like they're not really bothering anyone, and they're sheep. Yeah.
Exactly. We've already harmed the quota of innocent creatures today.
Yeah. Well, that was
Mufa
yesterday, but
has
still.
just
It's a brand new day.
Yeah, come on.
new quota for innocent slaughter. Let's go.
Like if
They're
it was a
not
Kelby,
entirely innocent.
Well, are they children? Do they need slapped around a little bit?
I mean,
They don't, but you might.
Kelby need to give me their horns.
I will not hesitate
But
to throw these hands. As I said previously, they're rated E for everyone. Whatever that means.
Yeah, you're talking about like a hit point earlier. Like, what the fuck's a hit point, man?
It's the snowman that messes
exactly.
Turning
Just
into a
stuff that
snowman
open-
breaks the fourth wall.
His brain like froze for a bit.
And as you're discussing this, you see them all kind of perk up, look to the east, and then start running in your direction.
Oh, shit. Move a stampede.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stand off to the side.
Quite terrifying, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna move off to the side.
And at that same time, you start to hear what they're probably running from, and you start hearing these loud roars, these screams, very, I would say, T-Rex-esque like, as they come charging forward. As this thing comes charging forward over the other side of the crest of this mountainside, as you see a T-Rex chasing down another move that's come around.
Got it. It's the one that
Is
ate
there a
Old
bit of
Man
an
Orc.
orc hanging out of its mouth?
You see a belt wrapped around one of its teeth.
What Erus?
Erus has him tattooed on his body, so it depends on how accurate the tattoo is.
I'm just thinking whether Erus would. I think going against his better judgment in previous things, Erus would attempt to control his anger in this moment.
All right, give me a wisdom
Really?
saving throw.
Oh God, why wisdom?
I'm surprised this one hasn't turned into the Dio Rex from the magnetism it ate yet.
Yeah, I was about to say.
An 11. So that's I mean, that beats a basic like easy check. How hard do you think this check really is for you? This is kind of be your decision. Easy check would be, a 10. Medium would be like a 14, 15. Hard would be like a 20.
I mean, it wouldn't be hard because he doesn't have like that much of an he had an attachment to Old Man Orc, but it's not like
He's literally a
his
tattoo on
attachment
your
with his
body.
family. Yes, but like it's like hard would be trying to control his anger when seeing like Gore Magala stuff.
Right.
But it would definitely be a medium. It'd be like, yeah, I'd say like 14, 15 would probably be
So
about
failed.
what he'd,
in this case,
like he did care and put
you try to hold back, and then you just kind of, as it like opens its mouth to like bite down on one of the Mufas, you visualize seeing like Old Man Orc's like gun or like his arm like hanging out of its throat. The visual like that you see that's not actually there just throws you into just a state of anger.
awesome. So with that being said, Erus would rage and charge full speed at it. Which would be 70 feet, or no, 75 feet of movement.
Okay, so we're going to roll for initiative. We'll see how this goes.
I got a 14.
Would we be rolling after I raged and charged in, or?
No, technically this would be the same time as it's eating, like you're charging in, so.
I wouldn't know I was there until I yelled.
You still beat it. I actually rolled.
Oh,
I
shit.
didn't even realize it was a whisper. Whoops.
I forgot to click my thing.
Unacceptable,
SMA.
sir.
I got a 10.
That's fine. All right. Turn. And we're missing, I think.
I can roll it, but you have
Oh,
to add it.
yeah. That's fine. You can do that.
Lately.
Shillelagh.
Oh, you just
Shillelagh,
you hit
shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
also
There's a thaumaturgy in
thaumaturgy.
Sorry, my...
You're good, dude. And then Spearhead goes after you, correct? All set, so he doesn't have to roll initiative?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
I'm surprised that Iihane rolled higher than me on initiative.
Okay, so
Hey, it happens.
Iihane, in this case, you are first to go. You see Azrar get grab the hammer, yell, and get ready to start moving forward. And as you react,
Erus, you mean?
one of the ones that have an attacky thing with stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Holy Weapon on him then
Okay,
before he goes,
On whom?
because I feel
On
like
you.
that's going to be the best. I don't get to go
Let's see.
before him very often.
that's fair. We'll say he is in the same space, like near you. It's just kind of a little bit of movement there.
Collect the holy weapon one.
Holy Weapon,
Oh God,
so
man's dying.
He is dead. We'll remember.
Rest in peace.
We're just gonna
Like
kill
a
him.
Five
I'm gonna
Nights at
kill him.
Freddy's
He's gonna be like,
character
wow.
right now.
and
Silent
that will be
All I heard was that you're gonna cast Holy Weapon on him, and that's your entire turn. That's what I understood out of all of that. I don't-
yes, because Holy Weapon is
Fast before you cut out.
a bonus action, I believe.
It is a bonus action.
Holy Weapon's a bonus action, but I don't really have anything to do while it's so far away from me.
Fair, yeah. It is
so
currently
I guess
75 feet
On my
away.
regular action. Okay, then I'll just toll to dead it
Okay.
as an action. Get some damage off.
Bing bong.
60
Oh,
feet.
no, this is,
So you cannot
this
do
is
that. Oh, I guess you can
property.
move. You can move forward 15 feet. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
All right, now you can do it. All right, wow, the difference in
don't know if
damage
it
on
says
this
in
one.
chat like it.
Yeah, I see it. You're good.
Yeah.
Wisdom save.
If
I'm
only
very
it was
wise.
damaged
The
already.
most wise.
So it takes 10.
Takes 10. Cool. All right. So Iihane holy weapons you, Erus, and then comes forward and the little spire starts to crawl out of the T-Rex's ears. It is now Azrar's turn.
Hey,
Its attention has been drawn in your group's direction.
let's see how far I am. Wow, I can bonus action dash perfectly to there. I won't be able to sneak attack, but
Oh, music.
uh,
Just not.
I stab.
Okay. My music is literally
Does
just
a 28 hit?
28 just barely hits.
Yeah. For 15 damage.
The right actual HP here because they had the wrong HP.
Ooh. Wow, you should have given him like 5 hit points.
Definitely.
And then I just kill him.
He's dead. So.
And then Erus is pissed off that I stole his kill.
All right. So, my music is just not working at all. Azrar, you've gone unless you have anything else you can do for your turn.
Nope, that's it, because I bonus action dashed to get there and then stabbed.
Okay.
So that's it.
Erus, you're holy weaponed. You are a distance away from the creature.
Yep. I'll rage.
Okay.
Look at that. I'll just move a total of 70 feet in a straight line at him.
That move is in his belly.
Yeah. And first attack, the hammer charge.
Okay. A 14. I mean, technically, you said you always reckless unless you say.
I did say that, and that is true because of weakness exploit. As like,
So
I'm wanting to do that, but I didn't say anything this time. So if you do what you will.
I mean, I'm gonna go with. I mean, the fact that you say you always do it unless you say otherwise. We clarified that last time. Then technically you did. So a 25 does hit.
Perfect.
Right.
That's so much damage.
Or all right, yeah, so you come just charging for smash into its jaws. It's getting ready to bite down on Azrar. You knock it to the side. It's out a cry of pain as you can continue your turn.
Just as I run in after I hit, just what's up, bitch, and then hit him again.
A crit. Yeah. You hit to the side. It turns. It goes to claw at you and just smash its hand down his hand. You hear the bones break.
Like, oh, Erus didn't get a long rest.
No, he didn't.
Ability checks.
Well, he was in Divine Smite.
Yeah. Also, wait. Yeah, wouldn't this be ability checks? Wouldn't that be flat rolls, actually?
Well,
Attacks are not ability checks.
Attacks do not count. No, that would be on exhaustion level 2.
Okay.
Or being poisoned.
Yeah, I was going to Divine Smite. God. Son of a bitch.
Fucking snowman.
We should have slept for an extra day.
So yeah, you smash it once and then it goes to claw you. You just smash down on its claw. You hear the bones break as it cries out in pain. You definitely have its attention.
Your hands are mine, bitch.
Mm-hmm. As your turn comes to a close, it is going to swing around with its tail as you see it coming around the side as it smashes into you. Legendary action.
What a bitch.
Boom. 21 for 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, it doesn't hit because I say so.
Understandable.
Also, it's halved because rage.
Yeah, but he can do that. I don't want to.
So I take a 11, right?
Correct. Yeah, right.
Perfect.
So that's its legendary action as it is now also.
Okay. Bonus, I'll look over at well, actually, I won't even look over at Spearhead. Spearhead, if you will, provide the covering shot. as I will personally step forward a bit. Let's say hereish.
Okay.
As I will just fire normal ammo. Because that's what normally is set.
27 is hit.
Okay. Oof.
7. Save for poison. Fail me now. Yeah! I succeeded on 1 so far.
Okay.
14 time. Fuck.
Alright. And then I guess I'll just have that'll be my turn, and then I'll have Spearhead move forward. And it will use the spell storing item that is now its horn to cast my fairy fire that I have set into it.
Okay. Which is
So
really
it is-
funny since that's currently what Old Man Orc, or not, what Flight also has in his creature is a fairy fire.
It's very good.
Dexterity,
so-
see.
Yep.
I'm good at these, which means I'm gonna fail.
And it is now fairy fired.
What color is the outline?
An electric blue.
It was the same use.
And that'll be it for the both of us.
Okay. Weird. I wonder why all the music. Come on, roll. Okay, as that is your turn for him and all of that jazz, it is at the end of your turn. It's going to use another legendary action as it lets out a scream, and you just watch as it just charge forward over the top of both Azrar and Erus. Without
Hold it in place.
without provoking attacks of opportunity. Over the Mufa. And it's going to kind of skid to a stop. So it turns and spins and faces the both of you. I need the Mufa plus you two to make me a dexterity saving. Danger sense.
Is this considered an attack?
No.
All right. That's 20.
Does this provoke opportunity attacks?
does
'cause it's
not.
moving?
He said no.
Oh, okay. Oops. Bad.
So dex save.
Dex save is something I'm good at.
Well, that's a success, Erus, because you have advantage.
Oh no! I
Azrar.
jinxed myself.
I fucking
Yeah,
called it
no,
in my
welcome to
head.
my life.
So,
I
Erus,
was thinking this is when he gets a
Welcome to my
nat
life.
1.
Erus, you take
Yes.
0 damage. You are unaffected. You
Nice.
completely dodge it. And Azrar, you take 9
take half
points
damage.
of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone.
Yeah,
Sad.
we'll leave that as it is.
And as the turn comes to an, as it turns and curves back around, it comes charging forward. Oh, I forgot about the Mufa's definitely good. It died. There's no point in making a save. I just saw its HP. That's 3.
Oof. Put a move.
Crushes it with one of its claws. And then it's going to charge, it's going to move forward. As it runs forward, it stops here, or runs to you, and then stops for a second, and lets out a violent roar, just screams. I need both of you to make me a Constitution saving throw this time.
Is this considered an attack?
No.
Another legendary action that's doing? Because that's a lot of legendary.
This is not a legendary
This is
action.
just an
This
action.
is its turn.
Okay, I was confused because you forgot to move over
There you
the
go.
turn order.
And those,
Hey, con save.
con save, yes. You both
Well,
fail.
is this a check to be poisoned?
No,
Okay.
you take.
That's a 9.
Is this?
You both take 56 points of thunder damage. As you just feel it in your bones radiate, your ribs bouncing back and forth against each other. It is cripplingly painful how loud this scream is. As it then just kind of stares down, preparing its next charge.
Yeah,
That's its turn.
I'm gonna use a
I'm not doing
reaction
so hot.
to reduce the damage on Azrar
Yep.
by 10.
Nice. You get back 10 HP.
Whoa! Wow, I'm doing slightly a little bit better, but still not that hot.
Hey man, it's only 3d6. I can't.
Beggars can't be choosers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
By the time
You
I hit
could've-
level
you
14,
could've
it'll
rolled
be
an
4d6.
You could have rolled an 18. That would have been nice.
All right. Iihane, it is now your turn. It is currently
Okay.
Spend my
35
turn
feet
thinking
away.
Azrar.
So I'm gonna summon a spiritual weapon next to it,
Okay.
which I can. Let's see. I have a spiritual weapon thing that I made. I thought.
Yep. I just
Yeah.
will move it. I'll give you roll. Nope.
It's level 2. It should have advantage, but I'm not sure how to make advantage on this.
It should just auto roll it. I'm pretty sure. If not,
Uh,
we'll just turn it on so you.
My neck.
It's fair to check that on the app. So if you could hit it off my sheet, Aaron, I
Yep.
appreciate you.
Go 21 for 9 force. That is definitely hit. Okay.
And then for my regular action, I'm gonna toll the dead again.
Okay. Save on my part. That is a success. I got 24. This thing seems to be quite wise.
Liar.
That natural instinct. It's got a +6. All right,
Not as
Iihane.
wise as me. That's my turn.
All right, it is your turn. It is now Azrar. That's what. I want to do that. Yes, I'm. Okay, as your turn comes to a close, it's going to use another legendary action, and it spins around and swings at the spiritual weapon, passing straight through it.
It has disadvantage on the attack.
It's it does have disadvantage attack, but it does not hit the inanimate incorporeal.
Look at me doing the work.
All right, so Azrar is now yours.
Right, I'm gonna use half of my movement to stand up.
Okay.
Then I will move 5 feet closer, and then I will sneak attack this bitch. Does a 28 hit?
Just barely.
Yeah.
How are you sneak attacking? Oh, because advantage because of
Advantage.
Yeah, genius.
like there's
God, Aaron.
nobody in range.
Okay, that
14.
is.
Well, you could have rolled higher than a 14 on that sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have.
Oh, I should have rolled for the move.
Not easy rolling really high numbers with only d6s now, huh?
I mean, there's a higher percent chance of rolling higher numbers with d6s than there are with anything above that.
Get out of here.
Math.
So I'm gonna have the Mufa go after your turn to end.
The Mufa.
I forgot about the Mufa.
The loofah.
No, they're just set pieces. They don't.
So, I mean, anything else for your turn, Azrar? You stabbed him once.
Oh yeah, bonus action offhand attack.
Okay.
21. For 8 damage.
Okay. All right. The end of your turn, it is going to use another legendary action, and its tail swipes around towards you, Azrar.
All right.
31 to hit.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
use my reaction to half any damage I take.
So you take 9 points of bludgeoning.
Actually, he takes half that as well because it had disadvantage on the attack, but then
So I
It's
take
also-
4 points of damage then.
yeah, if
So,
it hits, he
no.
has resistance.
If it resistance would be 9, so yeah, it would be B4. I was thinking that you take me half to more. It'd be
Yeah.
okay. Then, as Azrar's turn comes to a close, it is now Erus' turn.
Woo!
It's just swinging
Azrar
around with its
did.
tail right now. The spiritual weapon,
spinning.
Azrar. Erus comes charging forward for a 22, which hits. 22 points of damage.
I hit him again.
All right, 22 hits again. And as you do, anything else return, I guess, before I go into some subscriptions here.
No, we're good.
Okay. So it continues to spin with its legendary action to hit you as well, Erus.
Okay. Hey, what about the Mufa?
Fucking Mufa. So the Mufa that are down here come charging forward, running away.
Yeah, go Mufa.
This one runs into Iihane and then continues to run.
Just
It's gonna make a ram attack against him. Give me a second here. This one's gonna hit all set and then run past him. And
How dare it? I
against
didn't
him.
address it.
This one just like turns around and starts running the other way, which is going to use its legendary or its reaction to try to bite. It does. That poor Mufa dies and is swallowed. So let's go ahead. So now we're gonna have attack against all the other buttons. Headbutts against Iihane. A 4. I don't know why it's whisper. Against all set.
It does not.
A 13. And against Spearhead, 20.
20 on Spearhead?
Yeah, it was meant to be.
All right, Spearhead takes the hit. How much damage?
3 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Spearhead's dead.
We will remember Spearhead.
Spearhead needs to make a Constitution saving
Oh
throw.
yeah! This is exciting.
It's the normal TC 10. Okay, very fire
This is
slow.
less exciting. So yeah, they just kind of bump into each of you as they're going by, and they continue to like trot past. You guys can get attack of opportunities against at least one each. That's up to you if you wish to take them. If not, we will continue with the battle.
Nope.
Okay. So Erus, have I made an attack against you? I did, correct?
Was that bite attack?
No, that was the move. So I have not made it against you. So yeah, it continues to swing the tail around as you come charging forward. It smashes into you. For an 18.
That do hit?
For 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Why is it whispered?
It's not.
Not whispered. And actually, I lied. I apologize. It is actually 28 points of damage. As you watch as its veins begin to glow red mid-spin. As it then lets out a loud roar as it enrages.
Okay.
So it's 28, which would be a number. I can't. 14.
Halved, right?
Yeah, it'd be 14 points.
Cool.
And that is going to be the end of its thing. That's your reaction time. It is now all set's turn.
Okay. I'll switch over to Pierce 2 and start shooting it. So bonus action to switch and then action to hit. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
That
I'll just
hits.
roll it again for the advantage.
For the
Okay.
potential crit, yeah.
Yep.
I've been
Oof.
in a lot of damage.
And then we'll do that one. We'll tack on as a little jolt. Jumps from it over to Azrar, and Azrar will heal 5 hit points.
Hell yeah. I'm 1 hit point better than I was before it hit me.
Hey, buddy. And then I'll attempt to shoot it again.
Okay. 24 hits.
Okay.
14 more.
14, so
If I succeed on the save, I'm no longer poisoned. Yeah, not poison.
27 is fine.
Not poison.
Just make sure I'm using all the ammo. Pierce 2 is gone. I will maintain distance, and while Spearhead will move forward for their turn and take the dodge action.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. It is now its turn. On its turn, it takes like a split step back and then lunges forward with a bite and both claws kind of stepping forward at the same time. The bite's going to be against Erus. Here we go. 25. 24. Yeah, 25. For 15 points. 20 points because it's plus 5 for all of these now. So it's 10 points of piercing.
Okay.
And then we have a claw against you I'll go with Azrar on this one.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage
Oh
on the
yeah,
attack.
disadvantage.
He's not
That
poisoned.
doesn't hit me.
It's not poison.
He's not
Yeah,
poisoned.
no, it's from
Oh,
my thing, from when I hit him.
Spiritual Guardian, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just.
Sure,
I thought it was just a resistance. So 13 misses him, but then the other claw comes around towards you as well, Erus, for the last
Okay.
attack.
You know, Spiritual Guardians gives it disadvantage on anyone that's not me, and if it does hit, they have resistance to the attack.
I knew they had resistance. I just forgot about that one. So in this case, it is a 14 to hit you.
As much as I hate to say this, I did say I'd reckless unless I say otherwise. And I understand that it's frenzy. It's
Fairy fired.
Fairy fired. I also did not say otherwise because I just realized that I'd still have advantage either way. So I feel like it'd be really bad for me to be like, yeah, no, it doesn't hit, because I feel like
Okay.
I would have probably still reckless attacked.
I appreciate that.
Since I had said that previously.
I will give you a rare inspiration that I almost never give out for going like I fucked up, but I accept it.
Yeah. So how much do I take?
11 slashing. 16 slashing. So that would be 8 slashing.
That's not bad.
Everyone start fucking up and then accepting it. Then you'll just get free d20s.
Yeah. I literally realized that I would have had advantage like about 30 seconds ago, and I went, wow, that was fucking dumb. I hope this doesn't bite me in the ass. And it bit me in the ass.
That's funny. That's great. Yeah, because you had 15 otherwise. Oh, that would have been a miss. All right, so that is going to be the end of its turn. It lunges forward, bites, claws, steps back into its position. So trying to take you both out as it's now the Mufa's turns. One runs into Iihane because the other one's in the way. They just kind of run.
That one just keeps bumping into Iihane.
Boom, 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 boom. It's a really stupid Mufa.
Headbutt 21 to hit you, Iihane. I don't know if 21 hits.
That does indeed hit.
Yeah.
This Mufa is
one
God.
bludgeoning damage.
1
Then Iihane
billion
dies.
damage.
Iihane needs to make me a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on the holy weapon.
No.
Okay, roll a 10
Let me.
or higher.
I have.
One.
I do have advantage. Can you roll it with advantage out?
I can.
Because it's broadcaster.
I have everything set to advantage for you right now, anyways. Constitution 22. You just barely succeed.
It's a strong Mufa.
We're losing you.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
Okay, same as last time. Advantage spiritual guardians as I told them.
I heard spiritual weapon, I think.
and Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. Gotcha. Okay. Got it.
Spiritual weapon told the dead. So I can hit
It's
the Told the Dead
28
one,
hits.
but
That's fine. I got you. Go and hit the Toll the Dead. You hit for 12 with the spiritual weapon. And I need one more save. Let's find out. I succeed, so no damage from Toll the Dead. So yeah, as though the weapon's still stabbing into it, still swinging around, trying to push it off, but it knows it's not. It's incorporated. It can't hit it. So it's focusing on the other threats currently. As Ihane's turn comes to a close, unless she wishes to move somewhere, it is going to be its turn as it uses a legendary action. I'm assuming that no is no to move.
yeah, no, I'm good.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Sure. So the Tigrex roars and just starts running forward, trampling over the both of you. Can I make this better? Actually, hold on a second. Here to here. Yeah. There. So it runs, curves around, starts trampling forward, runs over Spearhead, and ends up between Iihane, almost all set, and Spearhead. So it's going to. I need Spearhead, the Erus, and Azrar all to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, Spearhead will have the advantage because he's dodging.
Okay.
Okay.
18, 24, 25.
24.
I need arrows. That's
Erus.
danger sense.
Okay, danger sense.
No, not good
Okay.
enough. Also, you were prone.
Ooh.
So,
That's
Erus,
a fat
Erus, you
12.
are knocked prone,
Neat.
and you take 17 points of damage, reduced by half, so you take 8.
All right. I'm gonna reduce that by 3d6.
Okay.
Cool.
None. Still knocked prone.
Cool. Real quick, I'm gonna go let my cat in because he's right by the window back there.
Cool.
So I'm gonna.
Go
I'll
for
be back in like a minute.
Azrar,
He's
you are
screaming,
up.
and I took no damage.
Nope. You avoided it, and so did Spearhead in this case. No damage at all.
Hell yeah. Okay. I run up to the boy,
Mhm.
and I fucking stab him.
26 hits.
26 hit. Eh.
Chunk of damage.
27 damage. And then I'm gonna bonus action offhand him. I will get around to swapping to the splint rapier at some point. I'll probably wait until we next go to like a village or something for that,
Okay.
just to
I
flavor
mean,
it in
you can
character.
literally. I mean, yeah, if you want, it's how you want. That's
Yeah.
So that more damage. We going to minus that off. All right. Okay.
Great.
As your turn comes to a close, it is going to be use the last legendary action for this round. You turn and swipe at you.
Disadvantage.
You're just fuck.
Yeah, disadvantage.
It was so close. I rolled a 19 with disadvantage. So it swings, and Iihane just barely blocks it with the shield. You feel the impact hit you, almost push you back, but you were able to stand your ground, as it is now Erus' turn.
All right. I'm gonna use half my movement to stand.
That's right.
Yeah, I can afford to burn another rage. Fuck it. And I will use 5 of that, and then actually I'll use 10 of that, and then straight line in to get the hammer charge.
Okay. That hits. Are we recklessing now? Just to clarify, I'm assuming no. Because you do realize it at this point. There's a glowy, flashy motherfucker.
I would say no, yeah.
Okay.
On that.
Okay. There.
And then second attack, not reckless.
Okay.
While he is fairy fired currently. Ooh! Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of big damage.
7,
there.
8, 8, and a 1.
Damn.
All right. Yeah. So you strike into
Spellwing do 2d8 or 1d8? Oh, it does
1.
a d6. What the fuck?
It does a D8.
Does it?
It drops 1 or 2 is what it's doing. So it actually rolled an 8.
Yeah, that's what that did. Okay.
Yes.
I'm like, okay.
So as Erus' turn comes to a close, then you come charging forward, you swing twice into the T-Rex's one of its wings. We lost Mike for a split second there. As Azrar stabbing it in the head, like just trying to defend its attacks. It is looking pretty bloodied and messed up. Oh, welcome back. All right, as it is now, all Seth's turn.
Is this like proper Mike back, or
yeah, it's proper Mike. We can see him and everything.
Woo!
I should really have a long.
At one point, I heard that all damage is good damage. So, as I will just continue pumping it full of Pierce ammo.
Yep.
So
You shoot it once, and it's like, oh, it's dead.
It's D8.
27.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Also a hit.
Okay.
2 con save.
2 con saves for that. I will maintain position. Spearhead will move a little bit to the left.
Okay.
Dodge, and that'll be it for us.
Great. Turn comes to close. It is now its turn, And as it does, it plants both claws on the ground, wings spread outwards. It rises up its chest outwards and lets out a vicious scream. I need all of you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Perfect timing for me to come back.
Yeah.
Bad.
Normal.
I'm supposed to be good at these.
All set is obviously. Stole your roll. Azrar.
Oh, yeah. Whoop.
Wait.
What am I rolling again?
Con
Sorry.
save, sir.
Sorry. I rolled the wrong thing.
Con
Erus.
save?
I
Con
apologize.
save. Okay.
There you go.
Alright.
23. Yay. Yay.
Success,
Yay.
success. Honey cheated.
I did it on accident.
I know that's, and we re-roll if it's the wrong one, so it's fine.
I'm on
exactly the rules.
discombobulated. I have electricity.
Newfangled technology.
Exactly.
All right, so success for Iihane, success for Azrar, success for All Set, fail on Erus and Spearhead.
Oof.
I did accidentally roll at advantage, but because the 23 is on the left
I
hand,
have always
should I re-roll?
No, I've always counted the left. If advantage, disadvantage, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah, okay. Because it's on the left hand side anyway, so that would have been.
We would have just counted the left side. So
Alright, so
50
I take 57.
correct. Thunder damage.
Yes.
Yes.
Do I
Anybody
take
else
half
take
that?
any damage at all?
Everybody takes damage.
Yeah, we just take half
Okay.
as much damage.
Yes. So 56 is the number.
I'd like to use my reaction
28.
to half that because I get resistance.
Okay.
Is that gonna fucking kill Spearhead?
No.
All right.
Funnily enough. no.
I'm
Close.
reducing my damage by 11.
Okay.
But Spearhead will have to make a roll of.
Yep. So will Iihane.
28 damage. Okay.
So it'll be a 14 or higher on the saves.
Yep.
Oh,
Iihane.
I'm.
It'll be a
Mine would
28
only be a
for
7 because I
Spearhead.
have to again.
Yep.
So
14 or that's true. Iihane usually.
Because
And
this is an
Spearhead can
attack
make
roll, I
this.
can't half it.
Alright, I'm looking really
Well,
fucking bad.
Azrar, you succeed. Oh, it's not a dex save, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a con save. If only I had avoidance, not evasion. If only I could be a demi-lich or a displacer beast.
Spearhead looks.
how bad are you looking, Erus?
I didn't,
Um,
how do we get a 28? Yeah, we have to roll a 20
Um,
there. Or 14
Yeah.
technically.
really,
so-
really fucking low. Like,
Well,
it's
you
like,
have, hold on, guys. So I don't see another Spearhead save for their.
No, he's not going to make it.
Oh, you can't make a 14? Because it's half of that damage.
No. Because
Oh, he failed to save. Right.
57. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he can't make the
he
28.
failed with an 18?
No.
Did he fail with an 18?
No, I thought for some reason I thought he failed. He did not. I apologize. I think it was because I was
Okay.
looking at Ihane's thing and it just like threw me. So he actually has a chance.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me plus the 57
Like,
minus
It's-
the 28.
He beat it by 1.
I see. Okay.
oh, I'm
Then
like,
let me actually do the con save. Okay.
Okay,
Then
so
it's
it
still up.
stays. Cancel that. My bad. As that is going to be its turn. As I just crushed damage. I'm not going to do it again.
yeah,
Azrar
Erus
is a fraction of what he normally is.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was debating what to do, and I think I know what to do.
Erus is really fucked up, man.
I did 168 damage in 1 turn.
Erus is
Get
very
wrecked.
close to being in the single digits.
Okay, I'm not that close.
All right, as it is
And
now the
here I
Mufa's
am
turn.
feeling- Yeah, better run, Mufas.
That thing with just 2 of its roars has done most of Erus's HP.
Okay, and before Iihane gets to go, it is technically a legendary action turn for the Tigre. This. Charge this way, run this way, this way. I'm gonna find a way to make
I don't even see your arrow. Oh, there we are. Oh,
there. So it charges, spins around, hitting all of you with its tail and or wings or other parts of its body. Comes running forward, mouth wide open, and all said, blah! And then I need all of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Okay, I rolled a 26. I take no damage.
I'm using my inspiration to roll with advantage.
Okay.
It did not help
Ooh.
And
whatsoever.
it did not. That was a waste.
All right, everybody fails, but Azrar.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I'm just that smooth.
As you each take only 13 points of bludgeoning damage. It's actually a pretty low roll. That's more con saves for Spearhead and Iihane.
So
Oh.
DC 10, yeah.
If you and Azrar takes. All right.
It's a lot harder for me to fail these now. Not
You
impossible.
are both
a lot harder.
good. And that's going to be its legendary action as it is now Ihane's turn.
I'm going to action.
Oh,
heal,
you're all four knocked prone.
I'm going to have my movement get up. Action. Heal Erus.
Plus 70, right?
Actual
six,
heal
It's just
spell?
a flat 70.
Yep.
Oh.
Also ends blindness, deafness, and any disease you have.
I get plus 60, right?
Get 70 health.
What?
Get 70 HP.
70,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, that's what we said.
I was confused.
So I'm still concentrating. You're still there with that. That was my action. Since it's over there, I'm gonna use my other 15 feet of movement to move 10 feet over here. Is this like a wall here?
Yeah, consider like the side of the mountain, like one of the
I'm
higher
gonna move
peaks.
5 feet up the wall.
Okay. You can also bonus
So
action to move your spiritual weapon 20 feet towards it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do also.
Okay.
But I want to get away from this thing. This thing's starting to target me.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Azrar, you're up.
Right. I zoot up. And then sneak attack. 23.
That is a
That
hit.
hit. For 38 damage. Or no, it's 32 damage. I'm smart.
Are you
Right.
though?
Wait, so
I have a math learning disability. Screw you.
Mathlexia. I don't actually remember what it's actually. There's actually a number. There actually is a thing for it.
That's dyscalculia. That's
That's
not
it.
the one I have. I just I have trouble processing like addition and subtraction and multiplication in my brain. Dyscalculia is just mixing up numbers and stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna bonus action offhand attack.
Okay, 19 is a hit. Yes.
Yeah, for 6 damage.
Okay. That's right.
I got the math right that time.
How do you kill the T-Rex? With 6 damage.
Every time, like Erus wants some revenge on something, and I fucking steal the kill.
At this point, Erus is just wanting to stay alive.
I'm holding my swords like when you're in demon mode where they're upside down for like the fucking Force Unleashed main character. And so like I take my offhand one and I stab it up into the upper jaw. And then I take my main hand one, I stab it into the lower jaw, and I just am prying them as open as I can until it's fucking like jaw snaps like in the fucking 2004 King Kong and just fucking dies.
Cool, but gross.
A jaws of life to its mouth.
Yeah, as it goes to bite you, you just And it's just like the crocodiles that once they're crocodiles, if you keep them closed, they can't open it. But opposite for a T-Rex, obviously.
Yeah, T-Rexes have a real easy time opening their mouths, but a real hard time closing them.
Yeah, they don't have like one of the highest bite forces in Monster Hunter.
Definitely don't, not at all. This is clearly as you both see a piece of corn above Azrar's head. Divine intervention allowing this. No, either way, Azrar, you hear the snap, the break as the T-Rex just slumps instantly to the ground, dead.
Divine corntervention.
Divine corntervention.
Our rogue has a +1 to his strength.
Yes, obviously you need a divine intervention to do this.
Yeah. It wasn't actually any of my strength. It was all just my dexterity. I was just doing it so fast.
It was very quick. It was just whoosh, done.
Huh.
No time to react. The surprise is what got the T-Rex.
Speed.
I killed him by. He actually died from a heart attack from sheer surprise.
Then the job. So as the T-Rex goes down, actually right on time. So let's do some quick rolls for survival to see if we get some crits for loot, and then we'll roll for the loot, and I'll give you guys some experience for
yeah.
your fun snowman escapade puzzle and your T-Rex fight.
All right. So, Iihane does the first roll. I do the other two.
You do them all.
Oh yeah, I do all of them because
all.
I'm just straight up better now.
Yeah. At this point, Iihane can replace it.
Don't
Yep.
you have exhaustion?
I
No,
don't.
only
Erus
does.
I
Plus,
see.
even with exhaustion, he can't roll below 10.
Yeah.
Mm.
Plus is like he gets like a 21 is his minimum.
Yeah. Okay, 30,
We're just looking for crits at this point.
23,
It's 3 carbs total.
25.
Those Mufas, all those Mufas have been eaten by the T-Rex. They're all in his stomach. So you guys didn't murder any of them.
That's because we're not monsters.
That's what.
But I wanted some fucking Mufa haggis.
Well, then they get added Tigrex.
Oh, just like
It's there.
All right. So who's gonna roll for loot?
Since I did the carving, the other 3 can roll.
Yeah, there's one.
Sounds-
There's 2.
Bro, nice.
And then so it's 18. All right. So you guys get 2 T-Rex fangs. Oh, all said is so excited right now.
Oh, hey.
Oh, nice.
You were talking about how you wanted that
is
material.
good.
Nice.
You guys
That's
got,
what I was looking for.
so by the way,
I
you get
put in the wrong keywords. Yeah.
I kind of want Mind's Eye, and so
well,
it's good
you
thing we
have
got 2.
of them. Yes, you got 2
Yeah.
of those, and you guys got a scout. Meaning to fire damage or 1d10 extra slashing damage.
I deadass just fucking scalped this bitch.
Useful to have.
Yeah.
That is really funny that you were just talking about it and it appeared.
Hey, that's perfect.
That's
Yeah,
great.
we got 2 of them too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that extra D10 would be nice to replace my Najarala Sounder.
Which is what, a D6?
But- Yeah, that's a D6. Because right now my dual blades are the equivalent of a fucking greatsword.
I don't need either of these, so I'll
No, do I?
anybody that can use them, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm needing a fang, so.
Yeah.
So one thing is towards him. Did you need anything else?
I was just I just wanted the scalp and the fang, honestly.
Yeah.
I have the fell wing in my thing that lets me do 2d8 of a like either lightning or cold if whatever I choose.
It lets you do a 1d8.
1d8, yeah, sorry, but it's lightning or cold damage, which I feel like is useful. So
Yeah.
And a 4 damage increase effectively, or a potential 4 damage increase on Azrar is greater than the 2 that you.
Yeah.
So
That's how I would do.
Well, I will put those into my weapon next time we're in a town.
Yeah.
Because I can't really do that right now.
I'm
I
excited
can
for.
slot him in for a check, just so you know. I can slot him in for a check.
True.
So,
I just gotta wait till I upgrade my weapon before I can put a new part in, because I don't want to replace any of the ones I have currently.
Well, I'll probably get all set to slot him in for a check, because I'm gonna replace my Najarala Sounder and my Jade Baroth scalp, because I don't really roll 20s enough to warrant critical status frozen.
I'll probably switch out a fly behind for the Tigrex Fang.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited for that's.
All right.
What's great is that means you have to say when it's capturable, right? Is what it is, which is under a third of the health.
Yeah, under a fourth. I'm pretty sure.
So we get like you could
You just
you'll
know.
tell us that something is bloodied, and then we'll know when it's half of that again because of him.
Yeah.
Technically, just Allset would know.
Well, yeah. But we'll know when he switches ammo.
If we get there, because there's a lot of damage happening in
Fail.
between turns. So
That is true. We are a damage dumping team.
Yeah, it's not like my entire build is just do enough damage.
Right.
I do have a question.
Yep.
So for the Decayed Crimson Horn that has a crisis in it,
Yeah.
does that count as a damage effect, or would that be different? Like, could I stack that with the Fellwing because it has
Yes,
to be
you could.
triggered? Cool.
Garethor is already doing that. He fucking put. So in case you're wondering, Garethor puts in a lot of disposable earplugs too.
Oh, because he would be deafened.
Yes. So he mutes the players though that he can't hear. So the only person he can hear is me or like Mage who has telepathy.
Okay.
That's great. I love that.
It makes it really.
The best part is because of warding. If I use heal on Erus, if he does that, it cures his disposable earplugs.
Oh, this is
'Cause
dissolve in your ears and it feels all weird and tingly as it drains down.
Because according to the spell, it also ends deafness.
That's funny.
So if I heal somebody with that, it just boop, and it just heals.
Is there any way I can just like light myself on fire?
No.
No, there's not.
Yeah.
I can't like hit myself with the fucking
Fire being burning does not count as a condition.
It says it on the Decayed Crimson Horn.
Oh, then yes,
While
it does.
suffering from an abnormal status effect, such as poisoned, burning,
Abnormal
slow, blinded,
status effect
etc.
is different than condition. That's where my wording was there.
Yeah. But like if I used my
Like an alchemist fire, I think lights you on fire.
Yeah, well, that's I'm pretty sure that's like more expensive than me using one of my free spell of Syrian Smite to like light myself on fire.
I have 7 of them.
Disposable earplugs, I'm pretty sure, are pretty.
They probably are.
See, you say this. I have.
They're 10 gold each, man.
Cool. I could afford 2 of them.
Once you guys end up, you can always ask Azrar for some money first off.
Yeah,
once you guys,
I got lost.
I already owed him my soul.
Yeah.
Hey, you could have taken care of that earlier and then taken his gold along with it, but you decided to put him back to normal.
My gold wasn't in the snowman. Remember, it was none of our stuff there.
Right. It's all melded and merged in.
I owe him 3,000 gold plus his ridiculous interest that he's deemed to put on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably up to 9,000 now.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
it's been a day,
more
right?
Gold
It's
than
been a
I
day.
have.
Yeah, it's. I believe. I believe the amount of interest was to the point where after like
it's like a student
30
loan.
minutes, I owed him literally my entire life.
It's like a student loan.
Yeah. So just anytime Erus makes money, it immediately goes into my pocket, and because he's never fully paying it off, he's just always owes me stuff.
There will be a time when Erus is like thinks that he's gotten away from it, and then the repo man will come and take all of his things and give it to Azrar.
Erus is trying to pay off credit card debt while working a minimum wage job.
So
you just have to, go ahead, Ed.
I was gonna say, you guys for experience get 6,250, which is actually the same amount the other group got. That was kind of funny.
Not enough to level up, I don't think.
No,
I think we're like just under it.
We needed 7,250.
Next
Number was sorry.
Should have killed a couple of the Mufa.
6250. You had to kill a lot of Mufa.
Oh my god!
We need
just 1,000 away.
I say the other group just leveled up as well. We're 21, so there's a 2,000 experience difference right now. and they got their.
This is bullshit.
But to be fair, they got the experience because they've actually gotten all 3 bloods. They haven't been sidetracked as much, thanks to me. They have the blood, so they got all the experience for turning the blood in, which you guys have not gotten.
We went to a drought city. They didn't do that.
No, you guys have had much more of a fun, see the world adventure.
Well, no.
Yeah, we have fun. They're too serious.
Yeah.
Well, no, and that's really cool because, as you just said, these 2 campaigns started side by side.
Yeah.
But we vastly went off the rails.
We are dead ass like 1,000 XP away from leveling up. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
funny.
can we get some pity XP?
No.
I mean, I can take some experience.
No, whoa.
Ooh,
Hey,
investment?
Can I have Erus's 1,000 XP to level up myself?
No. I hope.
No. But he already is in debt to Azrar.
Nope.
Yeah, I can just be
No,
in that
no.
more.
Woo.
Yeah, Erus can give me some of his XP as
Take off
to
some
like.
gold.
Yeah, I'll take off some gold.
Just fine. 1,000 experience. He gets 1,000 experience for every 100,000 gold.
I just level up like before everyone else because I'm just constantly getting
Erus
XP
loses
for
1,000
gold.
XP and his debt is paid off. Obvious.
No, see, it'd be 2,000 XP because 1,000 goes to the bank and the other 1,000 goes to Azrar.
XP in this case, like it's like worth actually fluctuates like Bitcoin.
I'm so happy that Legendary right now just got gifted another sub because he showed up in chat
Yep.
every single time. Shows up in chat, he gets gifted that sub.
Like, Erus one day will give me 1,000 XP. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, but 1,000 XP is only worth like 0.004 gold now.
0.004 Erus bucks. Well, it's Erus buck. His own currency. It's like bison dollars.
Erus coin.
Erus gets more in debt because his XP is becoming worthless.
Hell yeah. So, for everybody watching, I guess, because we're still live, I want to thank you guys for watching. We will be back. Let's see, what is the second week of next month? That looks to be the 10th. So 10th and 24th should be our games next month. So tune in to see how this group handles fighting the Kuchela Deora, which I'm super excited to run. This is probably, in theory, this has been my favorite monster I've wanted to run forever. Because it is the most fun I get to, as a DM, get to use against my players. Because it's a very mechanic heavy fight, I feel like, in a sense. Very strategic, be prepared. Yes.
If we play in May, if we play on the 5th Sunday, we get to play on my birthday.
Ooh. So otherwise, if you like what I'm doing, you can always check out my Patreon, where you can get the Monster Hunter Monster Manual, the Guide to Monster Hunting for free in the bio section. You can also become a patron, get access to Monster Hunts, which is kind of what we're about to be running next week or 2 weeks from now on this one. And also early access to work. Hopefully very soon a Foundry version of this thing and a Roll20 version. I have a hiccup, damn it. But otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.